Greetings, citizens! It's time for 300 Days in All the Mods 10. Today, we'll have the opportunity to explore new mods that we've never touched before. I have a goal to triple our damage output in preparation for boss battles, as well as automate resource collection all the way up to growing nether stars and all the modium out of the ground using mystical agriculture. Wait, that can't be possible.
No, that's true.
Wow, that's insane. I'm excited to get started. Let's get into it. A noob? How dare you? I prefer inspired amateur. Anyway, you know the drill. We go boop, 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 and then bling, and then it all goes Wilden Defender. Okay, defend that, please. We're airlifting Bessie in now, and we're hoping for a smooth landing. And yes, this is probably the most dangerous thing we've done to date in this world. It begins! Pars Exulte! Well, hey there, citizen. We've got a lot to do today. Let's get right into it. You may remember from last time, but I was interested in actually quite a few things that I didn't get to in 200 days. And as usual, I'm thinking about starting with one that I'm hoping will be a help the rest of the video. And that is expanding our AE2 network with wireless access. Because of course, as it is now, we have to come into the base, we have to access our ME terminal, and it's fantastic that we can do that because the storage is huge. We've got so much space in there. Everything is down here in the basement, and that's all looking fine and dandy. But turns out what we can do is follow this quest line down at the bottom in the Applied Energistics 2 quest line, and it is for condensed matter, blah, 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 quantum network. Basically, what we're looking for is this, wireless terminals. So just like that regular terminal we were just looking at, but wirelessly. That's what I want. I'd very, very much like that. So that's my first priority. As usual, I'm going to take a look through these quest line, or this quest line, and see what it takes. And then once we're set up, I will let you know, and we're going to get started right on that. So already a bit odd what we have to do, but it is the steps we need to take. We need to use this matter condenser, which is essentially just a glorified trash can, and convert stuff into a storage component to make a thing. Believe me, it makes sense. Okay, fine, it doesn't make sense. But we need to do it anyway. So as a part of this, I think we're going to want to use a sink, which again, sounds strange, but bear with me. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. That took me way longer than I'm prepared to admit. There's definitely a learning curve if you've never done this, but you'll see I went through pipes wrench, an applied energistics wrench, a mechanism wrench, all the different kinds of pipes. I finally figured this out. So sink with a fluid pipe from pipes, the fluid pipe wrench, you have to shift right click on this end to make it to, I guess, transfer as an output rather than an input. I'm not exactly sure. That's how I did it, but now you can see the stored energy is going up actually very quickly. And we're getting these matter balls. That's what I was trying to do. I don't even think I need them. The reason I was trying to do it is because it was the first quest, just so we could tick that off. We did that. Oh boy, like I said, much longer than I was prepared to admit. The sink, yeah, basically this is just an infinite water source. We've got the fluid pipe pumping that water over here into the matter condenser. We have a 1K ME storage component here because that's what's required to make these matter balls, and it is in matter ball mode. But I think I want to stop that now. I've got 2 of these, and I do believe the next is to go switch this to ME condenser output of singularities, which is actually what we want. Oh boy, yeah, that was a thing. And I'm going to have to make a very large storage component. So give me a couple minutes, I'm going to do that, then we can start working on this singularity. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. I just made 116K, and I think I need 3 of those. Yeah, wow, okay. Give me a minute, citizens. So as I'm working on this, I decided I was going to get a diamond furnace, so it wasn't too difficult to create. The reason I moved that down here is so I could turn this Certus quartz dust into silicon. Because as I'm making a lot of these storage components, pretty much all of them take a processor of one type or another, and in order to make those, you need lots of printed silicon. So we're making headway there. I've just got a bunch of that. I think we're going to swap this out now to make some more silicon or printed silicon. Yeah, that's it. But as I say, we're making progress. I'll let you know when we've got the storage component that we need. I think this is it. Are we going to be able to afford it? We've got 3 of the 16K. That gives us a single 64K ME. Wow, that was quite the process, but we've got it. Now, presumably, with this matter condenser on and it's set to singularities, we can put our 64K storage component up here. That's going to start storing energy, which again is just coming in the form of water. You could put anything in here, by the way. It could be cobblestone, items, whatever. Water just happens to be renewable and very easy, so we just have to wait for all of that to fill all the way up. And by the way, I'm sure there's faster ways to do this. I'm just not planning on making a ton of it. At least I don't think I am. I hope I'm not. I didn't look ahead. Hold on. I can't actually figure out why we need this stuff. I'm not seeing it anywhere yet. I'm sure that I need it. So we'll get there. I don't know. We're just going to keep going down the line until we can access this whole network wirelessly. In fact, it looks like we'd speed it up if we just throw a bunch of stuff in that we don't need, like all that slime we collected through the mob grinder. Oh, we have a visitor. Hello, good sir. Now, you're giving off strange signals here, because you're visiting my home, and it looks to me like you're not friendly? This is very odd. Usually everybody's so friendly. Unbelievable. It might be time for a little adventure, because I think this did speed it up a little bit. This kind of mass, it looks like an octopus or something, just crazy mass of pipes. I don't know if that actually did anything. It's probably just silly. But I'm wondering if additional water sources will. The only thing is, sinks take terracotta, and I only had enough for one sink, so we might just run out, or no, we already found a Badlands, didn't we? Silly Legion, we've already got this. Yeah, let's run over here and get more terracotta. I'm just going to make more sinks. I don't know if that'll help, but it's worth trying. A noob! How dare you? I prefer inspired amateur. Oh yeah, look at all that. Just what the doctor ordered. I would like lots, please. Never know when we're going to run into needing more of this anyway. Alright, that should be plenty. Imagine the sinks we can make, citizen. And yet, for the most part, we're just going to throw this into here. So for example, if I were to make a couple more sinks, would that be a fruitless endeavor? Put one over here. There we go. Pipe it in. Put one there. Pipe that in. Kinda hard to tell. I don't know if that's going any faster. It's very difficult to tell. There's also these pipe upgrades. What does that do? Worth investigating, surely. Yeah, I can get a couple of these easy. So like, if I made those and put it... How do I put this on here? Turns out that's a quest. Yeah, so each... mount the pipes, move... So every upgrade does make it move more, but some give you more options. I'm not super concerned with that. More concerned with how to apply them. Oh no! I just accidentally right-clicked this with the pipe wrench and it started it over. No, I'm trying to figure out this thing. Why can't I figure it out? Oh, you are trying my patience, Pipes. Okay, I'm just a dummy. I get it. After you set it up with the wrench, you just don't use the wrench. You sneak right-click. Wonderful. So, basic pipe upgrade, redstone mode, and you can't do more than one, huh? You can only do that. There we go. That does appear to be going much faster. Yeah, I think pipe upgrades is the way to go rather than this mess right here. Oh, jeez. Don't do that to me. You can't just come into a guy's basement and sneak up on him. Unbelievable with these guys. I don't want any of... Ooh, willow. All right, I take it back. I kind of want a willow sapling. Unbelievable. Got some emeralds in here. Let's just... Come on, let's get this over with. I can't believe you just walked right into my basement. Didn't even ask. Can you leave now? That's like super... You're messing with all my expensive equipment. Oh, not the day for it. Wandering pleb. Let's assume... Whoops. Assume that all this does kind of nothing. We'll leave it like that. I will... just because I'll put these into each of these. I don't know if that does anything, but then let's look into making even better ones, because that's definitely going faster. Like, way faster. Oh, you know what, though? It says something of something. I think the second number's lower, so maybe that wasn't wasted time. Maybe it just kept the energy it needed. I don't know. Okay, now we've got 2 more of those. Pretty easy to make. But what about this ultimate one? Ooh, goodness. Maybe just one of those. Netherite ingots. How many do I have left? I have 5 left, but I do have some netherite scrap. You know what? I think it's worth it. I'm in a hurry. Or I'm impatient. Whatever one. I can make an ultimate pipe upgrade. Only one, obviously, but hopefully that will do it. So you've got an advanced one. You've got an advanced one now. That does appear to be going faster. And if we give you the ultimate, then yeah, that is much more acceptable. I should have just done that from the start, shouldn't I? I should have had I? Alright, we'll be done in a moment now. Let's do a willow tree down here. Boop. So we're making a singularity in there, but we need other stuff. We may as well grab that while we're waiting. So we inscribe an ender pearl. No problem there. That gives us the ender dust. And then we mix Certus quartz with gunpowder to get tiny TNT, which sounds super fun. I could make a bunch, but I don't see the point in that. So let's just get like 8 maybe. Got our ender dust. And this looks like it should be done. Why is it not? Oh, whoops. I was on the wrong thing. That's why. Oh, geez. We've already got 2. Well, okay. And we've got 64 matter balls. I don't know if we need that many, but yeah, let's grab those. Nice. And that just keeps going. I don't know if we'll need more, but come on, guys, get out of here. Anyway, with that, we've completed this. We can grab our rewards and move on to the next one. Oh, we were supposed to do something else. Hold on, go back. So we want to throw the singularity on the ground with a piece of ender dust and deal some damage to the surroundings, which is what the tiny TNT is for, to minimize that. And oh no, if we happen to, stuff some of the tiny TNT up your nose or something, that would just be such a shame, wouldn't it? Well, I'm sorry, citizen, they are annoying me. So throw this, throw that, and throw this, or probably not throw the TNT. Do I have to do something else with that? Like just put it down, and I'll probably have to light it, don't I? There we go. Let's go like that. And hopefully it doesn't blow up my base. Please, pretty please. There we go. It worked. We got a quantum entangled singularity. That sounds fancy. No, you don't get to dance. That is my dance floor. There we go. That did work. And that is used to link together a ring-shaped device known as a quantum network bridge. Sounds fancy. Okay, so we need quantum ring and quantum link chamber, which takes some more stuff. Surprise, surprise. I'll get to crafting. I'll let you know when we're done. I need to get into that chest, and to be honest, they're driving me nuts. We've got to get rid of them. I'm sorry. I just lost some alignment, whatever that does, but you don't understand. They were driving me nuts. That could have been worse. I think that was all it took. Yeah, so we got an ME quantum ring. Oh, but we need a lot of those, don't we? Do we? Don't we? Yeah. Oh, we need 16? What? Okay. Give me a few minutes, citizen. Man, this better be worth it. That's a lot of stuff. All right, did I collect everything that I need? Not quite. It's probably just iron, so I think we're pretty close there. We've got 11 of these. I need a bit more iron, and that should give me what I need. 16 ME quantum ring. Wow, that was quite the task. Please let this one be not bad. I guess there's only 2 of them, but Fluix pearl. What's a Fluix pearl? Lots of Fluix stuff on an ender crystal. Okay, not terrible. Strangely, the thing I think I'm low on is nether quartz. I wonder if you can get that in the mining dimension. Might need a side trip. Yeah, let's put this stuff in here for now. I think we're gonna run and grab some more. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to get it in the mining dimension, but there's only one way to find out. Mining dimension. Let's head down this way. A long way down, but finally, we run into nether stuff, and I guess we just open up a tunnel and hope for the best? Oh, wow. Well, we can find that apparently. Nice. So we can get ancient debris. That's good to know. That was 5 right there. This is nether salt, not what we want. Nether prosperity. Strange that nether quartz wouldn't be here. It looks like it might be on a specific level because of, yeah, that's it right there. So between 61 and 64, that's very specific, but I'll take it. And I'm just realizing now I probably should have used the other one to get fortune on it. Or I guess I could just chuck it all in the enrichment chamber. That should get me a decent amount. All right, that's a lot. I've got like 3.5 stacks plus over 1 stack of the ore itself, so I think we'll be all right. Let's head back. Okay, now what were we doing? There we go. We can get now our Fluix pearls that we need at least. And that was so we could get 2 of these quantum link chambers. That's 1, 2, beautiful. Quantum tunneling, a network bridge. Oh, I see. There's a picture of what we're apparently trying to build. Look at that. Okay, so we need one of those quantum bridges connected at your base and a quantum bridge card in your terminal. They're bound together with a quantum entangled singularity to gain access wherever you go. Okay, so this is getting close to what we actually want. And we have to make more of these. Maybe not, though, because I think we only need 1 here, which means we need fewer. I'm just going to make this thing. So we get some advanced cards, and then we make a quantum bridge card. That was not terrible. Which for some reason we didn't get a quest for, but maybe it's because we need to actually go and get the wireless terminals? Or maybe do this first? I kind of forgot about this, and it turns out we've just been making singularities this whole time, which hopefully isn't an issue. Like, we're not going to make a black hole at the base or something and I'll get sucked into it, I hope. Anyway, I've been doing tons of crafting, and we've got stuff, citizen. Look at that. And you may wonder, what's the point of all this stuff? And as it turns out, I'm wondering that too. So let's make some more stuff. So we can now make a wireless crafting terminal. We're going to grab one of those. A regular old wireless terminal. We're also going to grab one of those. And it does look like, because we set up wireless energy for our person in the I think it was last 200 days, it looks like they're filling up with that. We wanted it for our jetpack, but it looks like it's also compatible with these, which is kind of nice. Anywho, what's next? Looks like we'll also need a wireless access point, which calculation fluix, I think I could do that. Yep, that I can. Let's get one of those. And a wireless booster, because why not? There we go. So now we have tons of stuff, and it looks like that's what was holding us back. So now we've got them all checked off too. Beautiful. Got all of that. Now I think the only thing that remains is setting it all up. So for instance, I think that's setting this up as a start anyway, which I'm really hoping is easy enough. Let's do it over here where there's plenty of space. We're just going to put a quantum link chamber surrounded by a quantum ring. I'm really hoping that's what you're supposed to do. It looks like it did something, and it just says it's offline, but we can fix that. Gonna make some heftier cables. I don't know if that's necessary, but this seems like some heavy duty stuff, so I can make 8 of these fluid ME dense covered cables. That just sounds more impressive. Kidding me? Now, can I connect this up using that? I should probably have moved it to a different spot, actually, come to think of it. Also, I'm wondering, because now this is all connected, I don't know if I want that. Could I disconnect you somehow? Whoop, I can take it out. I don't think I want that. Just want to get rid of the little connection right there. Nope. I don't know. I don't even know if that matters. Let's just keep doing this. First, we'll sleep off the rain. Much better. Hello, buddy. Then we'll move this. Take that. Just, psych. We're going to move you somewhere else. Let's see. Doesn't really say how to connect this up, but if I just do that, I don't know if it's going to connect up or if it has to be connected to one of these things instead. That is not connected. What if I did that? Ooh, now it's online. Fancy. Ooh, quantum link chamber. Okay, so we're getting somewhere with this. I just want to move it over one more time. Now that we know how it works, we can put it here just like that. There we go. It first must be linked to a network by placing it into the top right slot of the wireless access point. And a wireless access point, which we have, doesn't really say how to do it, but hopefully it's self-explanatory. For instance, I'm hoping I can just put it maybe like right here and it's connected up. Increases range with wireless boosters. I have a wireless booster. We'll put one of those in there. 17 meters. That's kind of nothing. So we'll hopefully be able to expand, but we can link wireless terminals here. So if I put in my wireless terminal, it is now linked. I'm assuming the same goes for this, even though we don't have auto crafting set up yet. And then is that all it takes? Oh, no way. Look at that. I think it worked. I just had to map the shortcut. But for example, I think right now, yeah, that's our curio slot. So if we get rid of our backpack, we shouldn't need it soon. Put the jetpack in the back slot and then get our wireless terminal, put that in the curio slot, hit that again. Oh yeah, I think we can access our terminal wirelessly. Now, I'm assuming the range isn't that great yet. Like if I head outside, can I still access it? No, it's out of range. So we already are out of range. That's dismal. So we're going to have to fix that, but we are getting so close. Oh. And we can put other things together. Hold on. I think we can combine these into... No? Do I not need both? I think I might only need one. Because yeah, that's just the wireless crafting terminal. And I think I could still access everything. Like if I wanted redstone, could I just grab that out of here? I totally can. And I can put it right back in. Okay. All right. We are so close. This is looking a little bit crazy and messy, but I'm very happy with the results. All we have to do is maximize the range. Wait, why did I need this quantum bridge card? I don't think I even used that. And I didn't do the whole quantum link thing. Wait a minute. I'm starting to think this whole thing over here is entirely unnecessary. I don't know that I'm using that at all. Yeah, so that whole part might be unnecessary. I'm going to feel pretty silly if it is, but at least we've got it. Anyway, I think this is probably what we need, the infinity booster. Yeah, infinite connectivity range with optional cross-dimensional support. Now, I'm assuming this won't be easy. Yeah. Ooh. Lumium? Oh, actually, that could be worse. Okay. Okay, yeah. Give me a minute. I'm going to see if we can make this. Oh, maybe I did need that other card. Now it says wireless out of range. I'm definitely still getting used to this. And that's okay. No, that's not the issue. It says this is offline. Everything's offline. What happened? Ooh, I'm using too much power. I think that's what happened. Oh, no. Yeah, we are out of power. All right, I have a couple problems to fix. I will let you know once I do. So after some testing, I do believe that this thing is necessary, the quantum ring. That's what allows this wireless access point to send out the signal, as it were, which is not great news for our power usage, because I think this is what's using most of the power. Yeah, that triples or quadruples the amount of power, which isn't good. The thing I'm working on now is because I just added a lot more wind power. I tripled each side. So we had 1, now there's 3 over there. We had 1, now there's 3 over here, which is all well and good, but I'm wondering if that's the issue or if there's a bottleneck down here with this energy acceptor, if that just simply can't convert the energy quickly enough, because this is filling up, this energy cube back here. And this one doesn't seem to be going down, so I guess let's let it run for a little bit and see if we run out of power again. Because for right now, it seems like it's going okay, maybe? Yeah, we'll let it go and just see what happens. Oh, wait, I could be totally wrong about all of that. Let me test one more thing. Did we just like unlink this? Do we need to relink it? Because it said it couldn't be found? Yeah, that might have been the issue. Okay, so, maybe not? Oh man, am I confused. This is real confusing. When I right click it here, it works fine. Wireless terminal looks good. When I put it in my curio slot and do the same, now it does work. And we're not connected to that thingy, the quantum link. Maybe it just takes a minute to update? Okay, so forget what I said. Maybe we don't need this quantum ring, because all that's connected now is there. I relinked that wireless terminal. It's powered, it's looking good. You'll see now we're using much less energy, like a fourth, and apparently everybody's happy? Yeah, okay, for now, I think we're all right. I'm gonna get back to what we were doing, which was trying to extend the range of this thing. I think this is the last part right here. We make aluminum gear, and I made all the rest. So we've got 3 netherite ingots, we've got wireless boosters, enderium gears, aluminum gear. That gives us an infinity range booster. There we go. Which means I should be able to take out this, put in that. Range infinite. That is a beautiful thing. Let's test it. Oh no, my inventory is all clogged up. What am I going to do with all that stuff? I'm nowhere near my storage network. I'm all the way over here. Oh no. What's that? I can open my network from anywhere and simply deposit everything? No way. Well, that's incredible. It honestly is incredible. That's a wonderful feeling. I am incredibly pleased with that. The power hasn't gone out, so I'm assuming it just, we just needed an upgrade on that. I'll keep one backpack on me, because why not? But the rest, kind of don't need it anymore. Everything is just at our fingertips all the time, which is so great. It actually kind of means we could get rid of all these little chests like this all over the place. I'm not going to do it right now, but eventually I'm probably going to get rid of that. This is looking good. Our player transmitter not running out of power. Everything is full, so that means we are in permanent good shape. I hope. Is this one going down? No. Nah, we should be fine. So, it took a bit, but I'm glad that we did it right at the beginning of the video, because now I'm not going to have to worry about it at all the rest of the time we do this. Oh, the willow tree is up. I did not even notice that. So that leaves the question, what is next? Oh, by the way, that's the one thing to bear in mind is we've got the infinity range booster. We don't have a dimension card. That's the same thing but for other dimensions. So we just have to watch ourselves if we're in other dimensions and take on 4 withers, I guess, if we want that. Eventually, maybe. It really shouldn't be too bad at the level we're at. I'm just ready to move on at this point. By the way, we were kind of checking off a couple of these, yeah, for the Aldemod Star. So we would have had to do this anyway. Oh, no way. It gives us 2 for completing that. That's awesome. I'm almost thinking mystical agriculture should be next, because, man, it's been raining so much. But yeah, I think we could get a lot of good stuff out of that. Plus, it gives us an excuse to build like a greenhouse, maybe. And it'll give it time to grow. That might be the way we go. This rain is driving me nuts, though. So say we were going to do mystical agriculture. I'm trying to decide, because we've got our base here. Would we want something back here and where it's a little bit, more lush and green, that kind of thing? Which is an idea, but for some reason I like the idea of either having it go down a stairway and then into the water somewhere over here, or just build a platform off the side and have something kind of hovering in the air. And I don't know why that's kind of speaking to me right now, but I like those ideas better for whatever reason. So which is it? Do we go down a stairway down by the water? Or we could just go directly off the side here, build an extension sort of thing to this platform. Because I was looking at it, and it turns out we've kind of been doing some of this without knowing it. We've already got some of these checked off. But the whole thing begins with prosperity shards, which we have a ton of. I don't know where we got them, but we've got a ton. And you make prosperity seed base by combining those with wheat seeds. So pretty easy. And then it doesn't say outright, but my assumption, well, first of all, apparently we got a book. I should probably start there. Mystical Agriculture, which one would assume, whoops, but I put it in here somewhere. Oh yeah, there you go. Mystical agriculture. Oh man, inventory management's so easy. So Mystical Agriculture is a mod based around the concept of growing your own resources, or growing your resources. And this is a guide, okay. And also Inferium Essence, that's another one, because we've got Prosperity, and that does magical variations of basic materials, okay? Do I have the Inferium stuff? I've got a block of it, and that gives me the essence. Why don't I have as much of that? That's strange. Hopefully I don't need a lot. Oh yeah, that's over here. Okay. You know what? I learned by doing. Why don't we just get going? Let's just see what happens if we try to figure this out. But we'll need a place to put it all. So I think what I'm going to do is... You know what? Since we could fly, I was thinking staircase over here. I don't think we even need that. It already looks kind of natural over here, which makes sense for an agriculture mod. So I say we just kind of make a sort of platform over here and kind of half hanging out over this. So it's like on this side. Ooh, there's also a little area down here. If we need an underground portion, this is it right here. Get it all lit up so we don't get anybody bothering us, hopefully. This goes right the way down. Look at that. Wow. I wonder if you could make like a mage light explosion spell. So you just click it once and it just puts lights all over the place. I don't see why not. Jeez, this just keeps going. Oh, I know where we are now. Yeah, this opens into our mine. Okay. Well, not really what we need to be doing right now, so let's head back up. Yeah, this comes out right here, and then we're over on this side. Okay. So, like I said, let's build something right over here, and then we can get started. Okay, so we've got a little starting farm over here. My worry is I'm thinking about this too much like I would a normal farm. And what is going on here? What is that? Bloodstain. Gross. Yeah, so I don't know if I need to be thinking about this in a different way, but the only way to find out really is to start experimenting with it. Okay, so... kind of don't know where to start. There's a lot of tools and machines. I'm sure we're going to want those. But first, let's see if... I'm not even sure. Are these seeds? Let's see if we can get some seeds. And like we talked about, that's just wheat and prosperity shards. And that is easy enough. We can do that. I don't know how many I want. I guess we can get 32. Let's do it. Or we can get more than that? How am I able to keep going? I think there's something to do with this crafting terminal I am just not familiar with yet. Because, yeah, I don't know. How did that happen? I don't know. Now, can we plant these? I didn't even look at what it said. Prosperity seed base. Is that... no, that's not even a seed. We did that. Our rewards are... stuff. You'll need the bases in order to create resource crops. And also, just so I know, how do I get more of these? Looks like you can mine it. And that might be it. Or you can get it from productive bees. Okay, let's keep going. Looks like we need an infusion altar, which I'm guessing we're going to need another platform to be able to do stuff like that. It's how you make all the seeds. Okay. You know what? Before we make that, because that looks pretty easy, I should just go ahead and make another platform. I should have done that first, come to think of it. But that's easy. Let's go make another one. And yes, eventually I will work on some kind of support structure for this. But for now, I'm just going to make platforms that are roughly the same size. And I'm thinking like honeycomb pattern out here, which is a bit strange considering we're doing mystical agriculture and not productive bees, but I just like the idea of that. Leave me alone, citizen. And just to check before we go nuts with this thing, let's put that altar or whatever in the middle just to make sure this is big enough for whatever kind of setup we're going to need. Okay, so stone, gold, red wool. Should be able to get that pretty easy, actually. Let's make a few. And we need some gold. This is so nice, just being able to access our entire collection of any sort of goods just right from the inventory. Okay, now we can get ourselves an infusion altar, which is apparently a good thing. I'm going to put that right in the middle, and then, yeah, it shows you where these things need to go, which is plenty of room. No problem at all. So, first thing, let's just fill this out a little bit more, add a little bit of color. We're getting fancy. I'm just throwing some gold blocks in here. You know why, citizen? Because I can. Okay, this is a design I think I'm happy with. Then we just gotta work on getting all of these ghost altars unghosted. Of course it makes sense. What are you talking about? I was going to need more of the red wool. Somehow I knew. Now, hopefully I can get... No, wait. Oh, because I need to actually have it in... Oh, that's cool. If it's in your your storage network, then I could just do it from here. Click like that, and it just pulls what I need from there. That is so cool. I did not realize that earlier. I thought I needed it in my inventory. Sweet. All right, so we put down all of our ghost unghosting altars. Lovely. And what do we do with them? Ooh, we got a wand. Now, what was the point of doing that? Dirt seeds, wood seeds, ice seeds, deep slate seeds. Okay, so this is like some of the basics. I mean, may as well just start at the beginning. Dirt seeds. Ah, I see. So you need prosperity in the middle, surrounded by inferium essence and dirt. And that gives you a dirt seed. Very cool. I can already tell I'm going to like this. So prosperity in the middle, inferium all the way around, and dirt on the remaining spots like that. And then I think it doesn't do anything until you click it with the wand. Am I right about that? Ooh, look at that. What a cool animation. That's great. That looks so cool. Okay, so it does consume everything, but we just got ourselves some dirt seeds, which I didn't get. Oh, I think I need to do something else first before I can get these. I skipped ahead a bit. Whoops. So we've got other stuff to do. Inferium Growth Accelerator increases the growth speed of a seed when placed directly underneath the farmland. Okay, so basically just a way to grow things faster. Understood. I'm going to need a lot more of this Inferium Essence. That is becoming clear to me. It says you can get it from mining, killing mobs, or by making seeds to grow them. Does that mean there's an Inferium seed? It does. Oh, okay. I wish I had known that. I think I just used... Yeah, I had enough a minute ago. Now I don't. It says you can get it from killing mobs, though. Why haven't I seen it in the mob grinder? Maybe we need to put it in here? I still don't think that I've seen it here, but I'll put it in the void thing. We'll see. Maybe something will happen there, but it also says you can mine it. Actually, maybe I mined it and it didn't make its way into the network because it's still in the old storage. That could be... Yeah, is that what that is? Yeah, these are some Inferium right here. Oh, it's right here. I've got loads. Whoop. Nope. Yeah, 220. Okay, that's why. We did mine it. Silly Legion. Tricks are for kids. Okay, now I think... what was I saying about that? I could do... Is it this? Yeah, I could get Inferium seeds. So why don't we grab a couple of these... Just because we're going to need a lot, and then actually we could start making some of this. Actually, there's farmland. Maybe I shouldn't have used the dirt. I'm working ahead, citizen. It's coming to bite me in the rear end. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to make some of this stuff. I'm going to make some farmland. I'm going to make some growth accelerator. No idea what an apple is that buffs absorption too. Okay, I don't know why we would need that. But anyway, I'm going to make that stuff, and then I'm probably going to replace all of this dirt with whatever that was. The Inferium farmland. So I'll let you know when we got that, and then we could probably start getting some seeds planted. Oh, actually, that's super easy. So if we pick all that up, have water go everywhere, as I intended, that was not an accident, and then just put it in a crafting grid. Inferium, dirt, hoe. That? Yeah, Inferium farmland. Super easy. Okay, so we've got that. Let's make a bit more. Then we can put it back down. Easy. It does look a bit yucky, like, it looks like it's got some pretty, how do I put this? Fertilizer, where the animals might have been a little sick. I don't know. It doesn't look that appetizing. We'll put it that way. Not that you eat farmland, but you know what I mean, citizen. Okay, so we got that. We collect all of that. We do that. Got a watering can. We'll get to that eventually. For now, we say Inferium back here. Then we'll do dirt. Very cool that it shows you how much it's grown or will grow. But I'm guessing this is where the accelerators come into play, because that's pretty slow. What does the watering can do? Can I fill it up? Watering cans are used to accelerate crop growth using manual labor. To fill one up, simply right-click on a water source block. But then what? Maybe we just right-click it on something. So, whoa, I'm doing something. Oh, there we go. So it helps get the stuff that isn't watered yet watered. I don't know if that's helpful. It was going to happen anyway. There you go. Nice and watered. I don't think that's doing anything, citizen. Let's make one of these prosperity gemstones, because out of curiosity, we need that to be now an Inferium gemstone. Let's put that somewhere. Then we need one of these. Oh, we get 3 out of that. Okay, so 3 growth accelerators. Does that look different to you? Or is it just because it got, it's all saturated now? I don't know. but these are growing. That's good. And we have to place these directly underneath the farmland. Oh, gives us more too. It says range 9 blocks. Does that mean I only need 1 for the farm that I have set up? Like if I put it directly beneath the water, it would reach all of this because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 1. That's 9 total. I don't know. I am, however, willing to try. Water, hello, where are you? I am really bad at guessing where the water would be. Oh, I passed it up. So, we want that there, this there. Now, how can you tell if that's doing anything? I guess I can also put one in the corner over here, and then that would be what? I would check the far edge over here. That one. I have no idea how to tell if that's doing anything or not. Maybe you let me know, Citizen. Is there a way to tell, or I don't quite know. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. We are going to keep getting stuff. Yeah, it does look like it's the one directly above it because this one has now grown twice. That's the second time I was able to get something out of this one, and there's a block just beneath it. The rest, nothing. So I think it has to be directly below it, which I suppose makes sense. It's just I kind of was hoping to get more out of these. I guess the idea is to stack stuff, like it goes 9 high, I guess. So if you put, dirt, plant, dirt, plant, dirt, plant all the way up, then you can maybe capitalize on it a little bit more. That's okay. We'll just do this. So I was doing some checking into a few things, and as it turns out, the watering can does increase the growth of these. I think you just have to hold it over it, so it's not super fast, but it's early mod type of technology, but it does work. And that is our first dirt essence. Okay, so that's something. Everything else is growing fairly quickly. And by everything else, I just basically mean the Inferium. Are you kidding me? These guys are everywhere. Yeah, nothing I'm really interested in. And I don't want you stomping all over my stuff, so yeah, that's a shame. I hope my alignment decreasing doesn't do anything. Now, something else that's available is this harvester, which kind of seems like a good investment because it can auto-harvest and replant, which seems nice. I just need a couple diamond scythes, solium ingot, other stuff. Probably doable. Let's see if we can grab one. Because I'm curious, is that like a harvester handles one plant or an entire garden? Because that would be very nice. Oh, there's also a harvester pylon. That might be something to look at. Let's start with this, then we might move on to the pylon. It looks like we can make the scythes, no problem. So we need 2 of those. We can make a machine frame, easy. And then we have solium dust. I'm assuming that's going to give us the ingots. We just have to smelt it right up. And I was wrong. That's not the case. We need to put it on prosperity ingots, which is prosperity shards over iron ingots. Okay, let's make a few of these, put them right back in. Then we can make a few of these, no problem. There we go. Well, look at us. We can make ourselves a harvester. So let's grab one and then try to figure out how to use it. Whee! Bonk. Ah, there we go. Area is 3x3. Operation speed, fuel usage. Fuel. Okay, it needs fuel. Interesting. Well, if it's 3x3, why don't we... I don't know. I just want to test it. Let's put it right here for now. So it just needs fuel. That's it. It seems simple enough. Throw some coal in there, and what's it gonna do? I'm looking through it. It doesn't seem like it takes anything else. It says it could be deactivated with a redstone signal. It doesn't say you need to activate it with a redstone signal, but it's not harvesting anything. Maybe it's backwards? Put it that way? I don't think it should matter. Well, I don't know. Maybe it takes time. I am just going to leave it running for a bit. And actually, maybe it needs to detect them growing. So if we remove all of those, let it grow again, and actually we'll help that along. Oh, yeah, I think it did. Yep. Okay, so it will grab a bit. It just, I think it'll probably just do these 6 spots right here, or if we planted something here. So kind of cool. Just not a crazy amount of... You gonna grab those? You gonna grab them? They're right here. These right here. You gonna grab these? You gonna grab them? It did one. I don't know. I'm not impressed, Harvester. There we go. Just got it. So yeah, we'll leave it. It'll grab some for us. But at the same time, I saw this thing, and that's in a radius around the pylon from the center. That would be kind of cool. And it's cheap. Let's just see. Let's just see what it does. Okay, we've got this here. It says place inventory above pylon. I can do that. Got some oak iron chests. Seems like it should be good. Hoe required for operation. Okay, can do that as well. Let's put a diamond hoe in there. And it's 5x5. Pylon is working. Okay, So I guess we just watch it? Maybe the harvester is interfering with it because it is grabbing some of this stuff. This doesn't seem to be doing anything yet, but I like the idea of this more. Seems like it could do a larger area, and we could technically get an unbreakable hoe if it uses whatchamacallit, durability on that. So yeah, let's take you back for now. I want to see how this other one works. Oh, not 5x5, 9x9. I think that's what I was looking for. That's probably why. Yeah, it just did it. That was the problem. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So if that's going to auto just grab everything for us and it replants it, all we need to do is fill out this farm with like different kinds of seeds. Anything we would need to move forward. I don't have to stand here and like keep harvesting then. That is good to know. What else can we do and how much do we need of each? That's a really good question. Because I could technically just stand here and do this. It's automatically just getting picked up. That's awesome. You know, I wouldn't mind having one of each of these, at least. That just would feel good to have all of the basics ready to go. Let's see if that's possible. Because fortunately, they seem to follow a very similar recipe, which is just the prosperity seed in the middle, the inferium essence in like a plus sign, and then in an X, the type of seed that you're making. So if this is a wood seed, it's just taking these logs and infusing them into the seed, which is still such a cool animation. And then we can plant those. Yeah, so let's just go through and do that for each one of these. Ooh, but speaking of ice, do I have ice? I do not have ice, but I was playing around in the last video and never got around to putting it in anywhere, but let's see if it shows anywhere. Yeah, right over there, snowy biomes. I was doing exploring and I found some, so this actually shouldn't be too difficult at all. Snowy biomes. Oh yeah, and I found another one of these, but yeah, no such luck. Still no little secret room down in the middle of these. Anywho, we are here for ice, and it just so happens there's plenty around here. Oh, and there's wheat here too. We might need the seed. Look at that. So industrious. All right, that's probably fine. Let's get some ice. Thank you. And that should be more than enough. Thank you, snowy biomes. I appreciate it. Why does this look so weird over here? Oh, hey, look at that. I was gonna say, it just looked like a strange setup. Ooh, there's something down there too. But I mean, I'll take that. And what's down here? Ooh. What? There's a big old bear thing. What are you? Oh, there's a bunch of them. This is an Ars Nouveau thing. No way. Do you want some Vulcan's Fury over there? Ow. Wow. Was that a one hit? Oh no. Wow, this is crazy. What are these things? There's chests? What did I stumble upon? What are you? Wilden Defender. Okay, defend that, please. I'm assuming this stuff comes in handy. Ow. Whoa. We're doing some damage, citizen. That's the reason this spell exists. Big old damage. Boom. Are these Wilden spikes that I'm picking up? Oh man, they didn't stand a chance. This is so weird. What is this? And more importantly, what's in the chests? Some stuff. I love stuff. And a broom. Look at this. Now when we're looting, all we have to do is just put it directly into our network. We don't have to do the whole middleman of using a backpack. That is very nice. Well, I wasn't looking for a thing, but we found a thing. And we found more things in here. Another broom. There's lots of brooms in here. Well, that was super cool. Looks like we missed one. And it turns out they're not super powerful, those things. Not that I wanted them to be. But was that it? Is it like just a little bit of loot down here and that's the idea? No special items or anything? Okay, well, that was fun. And note to self, this is some kind of like Wilden den that's built up like that. Good to know. And what are you? Not here to explore, but this is cool stuff. All right, let's head back. And now we can get our ice seeds. Boop. Kind of interesting. We're having to build these different types of essences that are like air. And I had to use glass bottles full of air, obviously. Yeah, glass bottles, clay, other stuff. Air agglomeratio? I don't know what that is. But for the earth one, we need short grass. So I just had to go and collect that. I like the crafting recipes. It's kind of fun stuff. So if we get... Ooh, I need more of those? Why is it only doing one at a time? That's weird. Anyway, you know the drill. We go boop, 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 boop. And then bling, and then it all goes blah, 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 blah. Those are the official sounds, by the way, that it makes. And then we get that. Lovely. And we're almost done. 2 more. Last up, we have the fire, which we had to use lava for, unsurprisingly. And this is the last of the basics, which pleases me. There we go. Boom. Also, one of the other rewards gave us this apple, so now we got that. We did the whole top portion here. No problem. Which means we can go around planting one of each of these. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but I knew I wanted at least one of each. So we'll do that, which we now have. And then maybe we'll water them a bit. I got more of these growth accelerators too. We may as well put those down here. Start from this end and just go all the way across, I guess. And while we were doing that, we got some stuff in here, mainly the Inferium essence, so those growth accelerators do help. But we'll go through and get at least one of each of the ones we just planted. Takes a minute, but it does work. Yeah, then that gives us things like Ice Essence, Fertilized Essence, and Deep Slate Essence. Wait, what? 10% drop chance. Oh, so we just kind of get that every once in a while. Nice. Wood Essence. So that is good to know. And then I believe, yeah, we can then use the Ice Essence to make things like Packed Ice or Basalt if mixed with Nether Essence. And you get the idea. That can, in different configurations and different mixes, will give you different types of resources rather than having to go out and find them yourself, which is super helpful, by the way. And there we go. We've got one of each now. And I'll kind of just separate those down here so we know what's what. Put that at the end. I don't know where that came from, but we'll keep it up here. There we go. I'm also noticing there's fertilizer here that speeds up growth. I'm wondering if we should try that. Shouldn't be too bad, actually. Yeah, I can make that outright. So if we made a couple of these, can I just kind of place it? I don't know how to use this. Oh, maybe it's the shield again. Sometimes the shield does weird stuff. No, that's not it. I think that's it. It works on regular farmland, but not on that one, I guess, because I was just able to use it here. Well, that's no good. I want to be able to mix and match. Bummer. So now we have a question. Do we try to find ways to speed it up further, like growth accelerators, or do we go down the line? But I think they're one and the same. I think if we move on to Prudentium, whatever that is, we then get a new type of growth accelerator. Also, we apparently already got some of this, even though I don't remember that. Maybe it was loot somewhere that we picked up? Yeah, it must be. We've already got one. But say we wanted more. We need Infusion Crystal and Inferium, which is Diamond, Prosperity Shard, Inferium, blah, blah, blah. And we can get one of those, so we may as well. And then we can get more Prudentium that way, all right? And we have 500 uses left, so it does have a durability. But the point of doing that, I guess, is... Oh, we've got a new farmland with a new tier. So should I have not kind of planted all those seeds? Well, here's a question. Can I get those seeds back? We have most of the Inferium ones, so... Inferium seeds. Okay, good. I can get everything back. We'll just obviously have to start growing again. So yeah, let me do that. I'm going to work on this. We'll upgrade to Prudentium farmland. I will try to get some of these Prudentium growth accelerators. We could start putting those down somewhere. And then that will unlock some new seeds, which hopefully... Oh, coal seeds. That'd be pretty cool. Mineral, aluminum. Yeah. So I will work on that and let you know when we get there. In fact, I could probably start a new farmland. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. So here's what I decided on, Citizen. I took all of the sort of, I don't know what to call these. What would you call these? The tier 1 seeds. Let's call them that. I took all the tier 1 seeds out, and we're going to use this first farm mainly for Inferium. We'll probably use a bit of wheat just so we can keep the wheat seeds flowing because we need those for some things. But the more I do this, the more I'm realizing how much of this Inferium essence I'm going to need. So pretty much this whole farm, hey Enderman, back there, I see you. This whole farm is going to be for Inferium, then we're going to build another one that's going to be for the tier 1, the tier 2 seeds, all that kind of thing. Because, for example, just trying to make this Prudentium essence, every one of those is 4 of the Inferium. And if I want this farmland, I need 1 per farmland, and I need 80 total. So that's, 320 of the Inferium essence? So you see where I'm coming from with that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use every bit that comes out of here to plant more, get most of this filled up. That's going to give us plenty of production on Inferium. And then I think things are going to start picking up. We are making slow but steady progress. And there is something quite cathartic about this. Just kind of standing here watering the plants. I'm enjoying myself a ton, but I'm just certain this isn't very good entertainment, so I'm sure we're going to be doing some quick cuts here to when this is a little bit more done. Actually, I just realized I can upgrade to Inferium watering can. The mystical fertilizer can be made with bone meal, diamond, and Inferium, and it looks like it just gives me, instead of a 2, what would it be, well, I guess we're going to find out. I think I can only do like 4 blocks or maybe 9 blocks now. This must be much bigger though. Well, one way to find out. Let's grab the Inferium watering can. And now if I were to do it, it looks the same, but hopefully it's not. I don't see why it would be an upgrade if it didn't do more. Yeah, maybe it's just a visual thing. I don't know. Either way, we're still making progress. Okay, new experiment. I've been making these growth accelerators, and I'm seeing if I can just get them in a little 3x3. Wait, I'm counting wrong. That's a 3x3 right there. And then double up on them. That is not what I meant to do. So that we've got 2 underneath the same ones. Basically, is it better to have a lot more plants or just have one super growth accelerated area like that? So it's over in this corner. So some of these have 2 growth accelerators and a watering can. You would think that does some sort of stacking, but I don't know that it does, or it's hard to tell, basically, end of the day. Either way, we're almost done here. Once this is done, I just need to make the farmland. I already put this together, and then hopefully we can make a third. So we've got 1, 2, and then 3 over here. That'll be, nice and symmetrical, which will be good. And maybe just, different purposes. Like we have Inferium here, and then tier 1 seeds, and then maybe tier 2 seeds. I was also thinking what would be really good is if we could somehow set this up so that it's linked up with our storage system. That way, as things are being auto-harvested, it just gets fed right into the network. I'm sure it's doable, I just haven't thought of how to do it yet. Old Cincinnatus returned to his farm after answering the call from countrymen and the Senate. No, I'm fine. I'm not. Why would you ask if I'm losing my mind? I'm not losing my mind. Finally, there we go. The whole thing is filled with Inferium seeds. Oh boy, yeah, that took a minute for sure. But I think it's good that we did it. And we still need more, actually, come to think of it. Because we still need enough to fill this one here. So I've got a little bit more collecting to do, but I believe the end is in sight. I'll see you once we've collected all of that. And we should now have what it takes to make our Prudentium farmland. So we should be able to do that. Get 64 plus 16, I believe, is what we need, if I counted correctly. Also, I noticed that doesn't show up as anything in my paw there, my legionary paw. Do you see that? For some reason, it's invisible. I can see other stuff when it's in my hand, but not that. The farmland doesn't work. Interesting. Anywho, that's kind of fun. It's like St. Patrick's Day farmland. So let's get all of this filled out. Very strange looking stuff, very colorful soil, and it looks like I was right on the money. There we go. We'll get some grass growing on these areas over here. I didn't notice on the other one. You can actually see through there. Might have to fix that. There we are. If we have a look, we now have our Inferium and Auto Collector and all that sort of thing. This can be a tier 1 and Prudentium farmland. I do need to get extra stuff. I just thought of that. We need to do the same thing we did over there, over on this side, which should only take a moment. So another harvester pylon with a chest on top. We can make ourselves an extra diamond hoe or 2. That goes in here. That should last for quite a while. We'll go to 9x9. It is on. And pylon is working. Good. Now, the difference between the Prudentium and the Inferium farmland, the way I understand it anyway, will become apparent in a moment. So, for example, if we start with these stone seeds up at the top here, it says tier 1 growth, tier 2, tier 1. Why does it say tier 1 when this is tier 2? Well, we'll check. I kind of thought it was going to show it here, but apparently what this is supposed to do, grab our rewards for that, but I think the Inferium, certain seeds will require certain farmlands to be planted on, but it doesn't say it here. I thought the idea was that earlier when we looked at these, like over here, it says Inferium output 100%. I thought when we put something on here, it would say stone seed output 150%. I kind of thought that was the point of this, but I'm wondering if it depends on what you're planting on it, which would mean this whole thing wasn't actually what I wanted to do. That would be a shame. Let's plant these and see what happens. There we go. So that's one of each. Maybe I'll grab one of these. Inferium output 100%. If I move it over here, yeah, Inferium output 150%. Does it not make a difference for these? Because then, if that was the case, I'd just move my Inferium over here, have it go faster, or save it for these ones. Because if it doesn't matter for these ones, I could just put those on the first plot, and then do Inferium and these on the second, or a mix of both. We could always figure that out later, too. I might just let everything grow, because we have some work to do. We need to be spending some time on unlocking all of these seeds, because this was just the one, or tier 1, I should say. This row here, that's just tier 1. We want tier 2, tier 3. I don't even know how many tiers there are. Tier 3, 4, 5, and 6. But I do think we're going to start needing certain types of soil to plant certain seeds. That's my guess anyway. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I think I'll get back to it. I'm going to see if we can get some of these types of seeds and fill out this area a little bit more. But I wonder first, can I get a couple of these? Just make sure it's working. There we go. There's a couple. Looks like that worked. It did. Okay, good. All right. Well, let's see what it would take to make more seeds. Okay, well, first of all, it's going to take more Prudentium essence. So we'll have to make some of that, but then also nether agglomeratio. Nether wart, soul, netherrack. I think I have that stuff. I think. Maybe not nether bricks. Oh, yeah, I do. I've got plenty. Okay. And the nether wart, I believe I kept in here. There you are. So we can get nether agglomeratio. That's such a weird word. And I think we can get 4. Beautiful. There we go. We'll get some more of this. And we know the drill at this point. This should give us the nether seeds, which actually sounds really helpful. There we are. And then if we plant these here, is that gonna do the thing we expected? No, it's not. Maybe that's just for Inferium, which would be a bit odd and make me think that most of this isn't worth it. Unless you can only plant these on certain farmland. That then makes sense to me. Kind of making sure you can't plant a certain thing until you accomplish the previous tier, that sort of thing. That's my guess. I'm happy to do it. I actually don't mind this kind of like grinding through different tiers of things. It's just not very good TV. So that's probably why you're seeing a lot of just large skips in time right now. And speaking of, I'm going to go through a few more of these. I'll let you know once I've got more. We've run into a problem. I need this honey agglomeratio, and that's honey bottles, which means total I would need 8 honey bottles. I have 5. I don't even know how I got these, but I've got 5, which means I need 3 more, which means, have you seen beehives anywhere, citizen? Because I haven't. I've seen plenty of the productive bees type stuff, just not regular old vanilla beehives. Don't know if it matters, actually. This looks like a promising area for bees. And yet... Oh wait, I see some on the map. Hello, bees. Ah, there you are. Where is your hive, please? I would like some honey. Wait a minute, that's actually a good question. Do I have just regular old hives? No. Wait, that sounds like I'm sick. No. Beehives, I meant. You know what I meant. No, I don't think that's what I want. Yeah, bee nest or beehive. I don't have any of that. All right. You look like you're heading back. Oh, yep. Hey, look at that. I'm totally stealing this thing. Let's get rid of some area here. Hey guys, come on back to the nest. Well, hey there, Mr. Owl. Who are you? All right, there's 2 bees in here now. I think maybe I just take it. There's a 3rd bee. It's just, I don't know what are you doing over here? Definitely stuck somewhere, like 100%. Oh, they came back out. All right, I'm waiting until nightfall. I'm going to get all of them back in that bee's nest, which was actually a good find. Like, that did not take me long at all. But yeah, these guys are coming with me. Oh, wait, that's all 3. Can I take you? Totally can. Well, there we go. I don't want to do a full-fledged, like, bee habitat with hives and all that kind of thing, just because, for one, it would throw me off. I'm working on something else. But 2, we're doing productive bees eventually, and that's like its whole own thing. I don't know that we'd need a little bee's nest. I'm not sure. For now, because we could always relocate, I'm just going to build a little hut right up here. Yeah, this is going to be very temporary. There we go, little campfire. You stay out of here, sheep. This is not for you. Sheep think everything is for them. We will cover it up for safety. The bees will try to fly into the fire. We don't want that. Put some of these in here for them. Grab a door, and that's it. Like I said, very temporary. So now, if we put you right here, hopefully that gives everybody enough room. There's still 3 bees in there. They can't get out anywhere, or at least that's my hope. They have plenty of flowers. They can make me some honey. We'll do some other types of seeds before the honey seeds. And then by the time we come back, hopefully we'll have some honey and we can move on. Blah, 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 blah. You get it. You know what I'm talking about, citizen. Also, I don't know if we plan on ever doing occultism, but I'm going to plant this. I just found it. I don't know. Yeah, looks like it'll grow. So, yeah, we'll collect whatever it does and just see if we need it. Ooh, that's a fun one. Dye agglomeratio. Could just change its color. It's like psychedelic rainbow stuff. Ooh, there's some honey ready for us. Be our guest. Gotta love the wordplay. Turns out this stuff actually grows pretty quickly when you're not just staring at it. When you're working on something else, when I come back, there's actually a decent amount there. I was before just literally staring at it the whole time. And we can use that to make tons of Prudentium. There we go. Well, look at these guys over here. They're standing on that perch that I made. That's, I mean, I'm glad somebody's getting use out of it. They make it too easy. Alright, I think this is the last bit of honey that I need, so thank you, Mr. B. And with that, we can make our last honey glamaragabagabagaba. Get one of those, there we go. And then the last 2 seeds I need after this are a bit strange, so we're probably gonna do a little bit of exploring for those. However, this one should be just like what we're used to, and do one of those, get some honey seeds. Beautiful, thank you. And things are looking pretty good over here. Lots of strange stuff, but all useful. We've got nether, nature, sulfur, coral, dye, coal, kiwi, unexplored woods, amethyst, honey, aluminum, and silicon. So some things that we needed earlier that we had to produce, like the silicon comes to mind, we were just trying to make some of that. Now we're actually growing it, which is incredible. What isn't incredible is the rain. It's non-stop. Unbelievable. But luckily it's about to be night, so we could just get rid of that. In the morning, I will tell you the last 2 that we need that are a bit different. So good night, citizen. That's right. That's right. You better stop, rain. The rain will stop for Rome. And I get a beautiful double rainbow. Anywho, we can collect on the honey seeds and get some extra silicon seeds, apparently. And these are the 2 I'm referring to, Mineral Seeds and Grains of Infinity Seeds, which sounds very grand indeed. For the Mineral Seeds, we need Mineral Berries. And I checked, I don't have any of these. I also looked, and you can't really make it unless you have the seeds to get the essence, and you kind of see how backwards that is. Or an extractor on a mineral log, which I also don't have. Now, I did look it up, and apparently if we use the Nature's Compass, or at least I'm hoping this, I haven't checked yet, there should be a biome called Meneglin. Yeah, there we go. And this should have the trees that we need. So if we put that on... Oh, it's not that far away. Ah, yeah, here it is. We've been there before, apparently. So this is the trees we need. We need to head over there and grab ourselves some berries. Let's do it, citizens. Hiya, hiya. Actually, we haven't tried the bounce yet in this video. Do I still have that? Yeah, bounce house. Ooh, wait, I hear bees. Then we'll do bounce house. I could use more bees. There you are. Do you have a nest nearby, good sir? Where'd he go? Is it one of these? The bee just disappeared, like right here. There's new kinds of nests that can be... Wait, there, is that him? Never mind. But yeah, sometimes the nests are very difficult to see, and he just disappeared again. This isn't really what we came out for. There it is. Okay. Luckily, I just saw him go into it. There's 1 bee in here. We can always get more. I think we're just going to take it. Lovely. A little bit of extra bees and honey. But we were heading this way. Oh yeah, we were going to do bounce house. All right, ready for this, citizen? We're going to go shoom and then boing. That is so much fun. You could just bounce the whole way there. I love that. Actually, speaking of the whole way there, I think this is it right here. This isn't it, but, you know, gotta look. Nah, no thanks. Okay, so this is what? Oak leaves, mineral leaves. This is what we want. And let's just make sure there's more, because I don't want to destroy this and then find out that it was the only one. I think these are more right here. Yeah. So let's see if this just drops what we need. If I break that, well, we got some saplings. That's good. Elderberry, mineral berries. 10 of them. Wow, that's actually all we needed. I am going to grab the rest of this just in case. Ooh, Meneglin Discovery. Something tells me we're kind of unintentionally starting another quest line right now, but I'm not going to go nuts with that because we already have prior plans. However, we do have some mineral logs, berries, and saplings. So I think we're probably in good shape. I don't know. I thought there was another kind of log that... Oh, what's up, giraffe? That is cool. Look at you. Very blocky neck. You're a very blocky boy, aren't you? Oh, no, I didn't. You could come back. I didn't mean it. Yeah. See, you're a beautiful boy. Oh, man. I think I offended him. But yeah, with the mineral trees. Yeah, here we go. This right here, I think. Enriched mineral log. I don't know if I need to silk touch that, but let's just do this. Yeah, enriched mineral log. Just in case. Might come in handy. Okay, that's all we needed. Let's head home. I know I've mentioned it before, but I absolutely love travel in this mod pack. I can go so far, and it doesn't have to be a big deal. Whether it's a jetpack or the Ars spells, it's just so much easier to do. And I love it. There's another one of the... Oh, I was gonna say, another one of these guys down here. I'm getting so sick of wandering traders. Anyway, you can put a lot of this stuff away for later. We can put down our mineral stuff and get some mineral seeds. There we go. Grab those, plant them, and that will leave us with our last one. But actually, before we do that, let's go put the bee's nest down. Still thinking temporary, and we'll have to do this kind of fast, won't we? Like that, put you there, put this here, and they shouldn't be able to get in there. Probably should have built this a little bit bigger. That's all right, we'll worry about that later. Now, as to the last one. Grains of Infinity Seed. That was the last one. We just got it as a reward for doing that one. So that technically just checks off the last one we needed, but I just want to look at it. So this is really interesting. Grains of Infinity is what you needed for it. And it says in order to make it, you can do fire crafting, which just says flint and steel on deep slate, and you get it? I just want to try that because it seems very strange. So if we get a piece of deep slate, in fact, let's get 4 just in case we need this in the future. Grab our flint and steel. Is it actually just like you put this down and start it on fire and you get a thing out of it? Like what's going on here? Because that seems a little too simple to me. Yeah, it just went out. Fire crafting, flint and steel on deep slate gives you the thing we need. Dimensions, Minecraft Overworld, yeah. Or on bedrock. This is deep slate, not cobbled deep slate. Does it like take a couple times or I don't get it. Or maybe you have to break it while this is going on? No. I mean, I probably would have figured it out eventually, but since we lucked out and got it, I'm just not going to worry about it. Let me know in the comments if you know what that was about, because I have no idea. But anyway, that is all of the tier 2. And as you can see, it didn't fill everything up. I think I just moved some Inferium over here too, just in case it gives us a bit more, which, we're getting some. At the same time, I'm almost wondering if I should move the tier 1s over here. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's keep moving through the list, which that's right. Some of the other rewards we were getting was mob seeds, like pig seeds, chicken seeds, very strange stuff. But I hadn't unlocked it yet. Maybe we should unlock that so we can plant some of these tier 2 mob seeds as well. And it says to make mob seeds, you'll need to head to the nether to pick up some solium. We've already done that. I have solium. With the stone and ore that you find, you'll need to use these to make solium dagger and soul jars. Using the dagger to kill mobs, you'll be able to gather their souls, creepy, which are used in the infusion altar to create the respective mob seeds. Okay. Or you could fill soul jars inside the soul extractor by inserting a jar and using a mob item to fill them. For example, adding rotten flesh will give you a portion of a zombie soul. Sure, we got plenty of that as well. Let's just make this stuff. That way we've got it. And then we could probably go and grab the rest of those seeds. So we need solium dust, solium ingot, and golden sword. Hopefully, fairly easy. Yeah, it looks like we've got the ingots, the dust. The only thing we need is a sword. That is super easy. So right away, we can get ourselves a solium dagger. Lovely. Soul jars are similar-ish. Well, no, not similar. I don't know why I said that. But still easy. And it looks like, did I just use the rest of everything that I had with the solium? I know I've got more. Yeah, look at all that. I got solium dust. I got solium ore. How do you make the ingots? On prosperity. Okay. Actually, we should probably upgrade Fortune 3 on our Paxel, because I'm sure it can, because I want to get more out of this. I haven't been finding a lot of this ore. I just put down some. Let's see if I can upgrade that really quick, then we'll get more out of that ore, I assume. And no, I wasn't intending to rhyme there. More out of that ore. Okay, now, who is the Fortune pleb? That is the question. Ah, there you are. Let's get, that'll give us to Fortune 4. Let's see if we can get to Fortune 5. So if we do Fortune 4, then 23 levels to get to Fortune 4 on the Paxel. And then can I put that on for Fortune 5? Yeah, 42 levels, which it still hasn't been taking. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not complaining. Probably a part of Apothic enchanting or something, but Fortune 5 anyway. I think this should be helpful. I just broke that. Okay, Fortune 5. Let's see if we get more out of stuff now. Bonk. So nether prosperity ore. Oh yeah, we actually do get a lot. A stack out of that, basically. And now we need to put that on iron to get more of the ingots. Let's get like, I don't know, 18 sounds pretty good, because then wasn't the point of this that we need more solium ingots? So let's do, I don't know, we'll do 8 of those. And can we now do the jars? Oh, soul dust. I didn't have that either. We need to smelt, smooth soulstone. That's soulstone. That's smelted. Cobbled soulstone. Jeez. This is a bit more complex. I've got plenty of soulstone. Good. Let's go smelt her up. Really? The parrots and the bats? I was just getting more bees. Is that the first time we did that? Really? Wow, it took us a while, huh? Well, we may as well grow you up a little bit more quickly. There we go. And then I think should be able to now... Are we full on bees? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's as many as we can get. I was taking forever to smelt that stuff, so that's why I'm over here. But yeah, I'm surprised we just got that achievement. I guess it's more common in a non-modded type of Minecraft. Anywho, I think we're getting close over here. Yeah, that's the stuff we need. I actually forgot as we were doing all this that we had Cleopatra. We already had a netherite hoe, and I've been using this stinky old diamond one. I also didn't even know this was enchanted. Wow. I'm not very observant today. Okay, 32 soul dust. Does that mean I can now get... I need, what, 3 of these? So 2 more. And I can get a soul jar. Although, did I need more than 1? I think I did. Yeah, I need 4. Okay. Which means I actually need more soul dust. Isn't this fun? I really should improve my smelting abilities. I could create like a just big ol' schmeltery out of a bunch of diamond furnaces, but I'm pretty sure you could also use ours, but I don't know if that's like a tier 3 or a tier 2. We need to get back to ours eventually in the video. I'm just not sure when. Pretty sure we have a boss to take on. Also, I just realized I could have upgraded pretty easily the diamond to emerald. We should do that. I'm gonna grab some more furnaces. Give me a minute. Ooh, shiny. Also, this says power on it. I haven't tried. Can we tie this into power? Then we don't need the coal. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but it shall be worth it. So, like, if I go back here, I totally think I can power these. Back, let's see. Yeah, back is fuel input. So if they're all powered, strange that it doesn't seem to be storing anything. Can I... do that? What's the power for? Why would I have power? I think we need to augment it. A factory augment makes your furnace more like the smelting factory for Mekanism. Instead of using fuel, it will now use energy. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, I already have 2 of those. Look at that. And I think I can make more. Look at me. I need paper. Bing, bang, boom. We're done with that. Now, if we put these into here... yeah, look at that. Now they're accepting power. Awesome. Whoa. Look at all of that. What... like, can I... I could do all of that in a single one. Why haven't I been doing this? This is incredible. Wow. Oh, Citizen. This is madness. Why didn't you tell me we could do this? That could have saved so much time. Look at this thing. I mean, it uses a lot of energy, but I mean, I don't smelt that often. I just want it done fast, and this totally does that. And we could probably automate it so it just goes from one into another, and oh man. Okay, with all of that, I think that's the amount that we'll need. Hopefully, because we need 4, right? Weird, they're not stackable. There we go. Aha, that, I thought there was a third thing. Did we already do it? Boop, boop, boo. Oh, I guess I didn't need the soul extractor? Oh, optional quest, okay. Okay, so let's do that. We already got some of the seeds as rewards from other tasks, so we'll keep doing that. Getting more and more rewards. And then we'll have to give some of these a try with our new stuff, but let's go plant the seeds that we did get. Oh, got another wand too. I don't think I need that. So we have pig seeds, fish seeds, and chicken seeds. We'll start those ones over. Well, no, I guess it doesn't matter. They're all tier 2. So we'll do that, that, and that. And then for cow seeds, that's where we need these soul jars that are filled with cow essence or whatever. Oh, and we actually need a different seed base. We need Soulium seed base instead of Prosperity seed base. Things are getting a little bit more complex. Ooh, there's Soulium seeds in tier 4. That'll make things nice because we don't have to find it anymore then. Alright, I guess we just take out the Soulium dagger and go find some cows? I don't really know. Oh no, you picked the wrong field to graze in, my friend. Hopefully I don't have to hold this anywhere in particular, but we're just gonna do one of these. Oh, I feel bad. Oh wow, I need to take out a lot. That was 1 out of 8. I need to take out 32 cows? Oh no. Well, we're gonna be busy, Citizen. In fact, should we start breeding them? Man, that's a lot. Yeah, give me a minute. We're gonna start a little fence back here and just capture some mobs. There we go. That should be plenty of room. Yeah, this, the hoe has temptation, which entices nearby farm animals, so let's see if we could just use that and get some sheep and some cows in there. Looks like it's working. Yep, follow over this way. I am gonna need a second cow. In fact, we're gonna need lots and lots and lots of cows. Oh, I didn't want a chicken. Come on. Well, can't be helped. It's the criminal parade. In here, please. Yes, one after another. Single file. There we go. Okay. Let's find another cow. Maybe I shouldn't have killed that one. I'm not seeing any other ones around here. Here's a cow on the other side, which isn't like super helpful. Hey, down there. Would you like to come out of there? There we go. I can't. We don't have carry on, right? I can't pick you up? No, I can't pick you up. Can I, perchance, carry you on my jetpack? Stop going back in your hole. Come here. What happens if we go all the way up here? I totally can carry a cow on my jetpack. That's a little strange. That's one of the odder things we've done, but it works. Don't say for a moment that it doesn't work. We're airlifting Bessie in now, and we're hoping for a smooth landing. Just very gently Very gently. I hope you're not getting hit by the jetpack exhaust as we're doing this. Ooh, okay. We took some damage, but we're all right. We did it. Well, that could have been worse. Suddenly, all those wheat seeds we planted are going to come in handy. In fact, I could probably use some more of this. The Inferium's starting to look pretty good. So let's move you, get down some more wheat. Let's do this for a minute or two and grab ourselves at least a full stack of wheat. Then we'll go breed the cows. We should be able to get ourselves enough, so that we can get the essence or whatever that we need. We can make those seeds. Then we can move on to next, which I think is the sheep. So we'll kind of just bear that in mind as we're breeding the cows. See, I've got a plan, citizen. I know what I'm doing. Kinda. Sometimes, maybe. Actually, I also just thought they probably have some wheat over here, don't they? That they're happy to give up. They totally do. Yeah, I'll be taking all of this. They don't need it. Probably because most of them are over at the base working for me now. Yeah, of course they love it. They enjoy it. Look at this guy just standing on his roof up there. You can tell he's the smart one. Ooh, they have cows and sheep here. Why did I call pigs cows? Those are clearly pigs. But we're not going to bring them all the way back. Also, did we know there was a waystone here? I never took it. Until now. Okay, after this, should be good for now. That's up to 28, which is lots and lots. Ooh, lots and lots and lots. Yep. Let's go start a breeding. You know what I mean, citizen. Don't be weird. All right, we need lots of cows. We need lots of sheep. We need no chickens. I'll take some snails. I like snails. And I think what I'll do, probably just come back here every once in a while and breed them. I don't want to just sit here waiting and, wasting time. So, while we're doing that and collecting these, we could probably try to move on to Tier 3, Tertium. Sounds very Latin, very Roman, I like it. And unsurprisingly, the way to do that is with lots of Prudentium in the same kind of way. So let's go see how much Prudentium we can make, and then, by extension, how much Tertium we can make. And do we want to ramp up? Yeah, do we want to ramp up the Inferium? I don't know. Ooh, also, we're out. We broke one of the diamond hose in here. Something to keep an eye on. Also, we've got lots of this now, which means we can do lots of this. That's going to be 2 stacks right here. Lovely. So we could probably get, well, no, we could probably get like 32. I was going to say a stack, but I think, well, let's see. Let's start with 32. And there's our quest. Unlock Tier 3. Yes, I will, thank you. And then we can start getting some Tier 3 stuff. Farmland. Yeah, stuff. And I think you know the drill at this point. I'm going to do some grinding. I'm going to get enough farmland to make a third? Yeah, a third platform like this. Then we'll have the ability to start unlocking some of these, which look really good because it's some of the better types of ores and things. I'll keep breeding the animals so we can get some more of these. In fact, some of them will probably be easier with that soul extractor thing because we've got so many slime balls. So yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff. I'm gonna get some stuff going here, do some grinding. And I'll let you know when we made some progress. So we've got a bit of an emergency. I just slept. You'll see the emergency right over here. You might be able to make it out if you look really closely right there. So I went close to the mob grinder, and I think one of these skelly boys decided to shoot a creeper. And they don't really like that when you do that. So I'm trying to think of a way I can fix that, because we don't want that to happen, obviously. And for now, I think we just put that there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this. Not really a way to turn the spawners off either, so this is nice and difficult, nice and fun. Keep your cool, citizen. Okay, we've got the light turned back on, so that means we can take that out, and we would need to put something there. Yep, right there, and then I think that's it. Are we good? That's all covered. That's all covered. That's all covered. Everything looks good. Okay, I think we're back in business. Well, that was fun. I think I'm going to keep that light on for a while so we don't get any creepers. Because, yeah, I don't need surprises like that. Again, I was just trying to top up on the XP. By the way, I should take a moment to mention I am aware of the strategy with Mystical Agriculture to use these crystal resonance generators that are not terrible, I suppose, to make. Along with these AE2 growth accelerators. Same thing, not absolutely awful to make. You can combine those two and then just surround a plant with them or do like a tiling effect, and that makes them grow pretty fast. We might do that eventually. I don't know. I don't really want to. It would be like half of this being filled up because you would use those two things to go like one here, one there, one here, one there, and so that everything is surrounded. And I mean, I don't know, I might make, for instance, we've got this empty space here. Maybe I just make 1 or 2 of them and put it around Inferium and just see, like maybe it goes a lot faster. I'm not exactly sure. But just in case anybody was thinking about that, like why isn't he doing it that way? I just wanted to kind of try it out this way, and also pretty expensive. I didn't really want to spend more time crafting AE2 stuff. but we might. I might give in. I might end up doing it that way. Also, I did end up getting one of these soul extractors. I wanted to see, would this be faster or worthwhile? So for example, we have raw beef. I'm never going to use that because I have golden carrots. Well, at the same time, we have 40 leather and 456 leather scraps. So we might be able to use that to make leather, I'm assuming. Yeah. So if I just used a bunch of this, made some leather, just to try it out and see what it does, if we put a soul jar in here with a stack of leather, and I did power it, I've got a wind generator behind it, so we don't have to use coal or anything. Let's see, does this like fill a decent amount, or... Because this is another way to get the cow essence. So 4 to get 1 instead of 1 cow to get 1. Actually, that's not terrible. We could probably fill the jars this way. So maybe the soul extractor is the way to go instead of the Soulium dagger, which I did enchant, by the way, just in case. But yeah, let's see if we could fill all these jars. We might be able... Well, no. I think it's 32 for 1 jar. So stack is 2. I need a bit more. It'll definitely get us closer, though. So let's try it. See how we do. While we're waiting on some stuff, I had an idea, Citizen. This import bus from AE2. It pulls items and fluids and whatever else from the inventory it's touching, and then it pulls it into network storage. So basically it just means we don't have to take things back and forth and put them into storage ourselves. And while I'm sure there's a way to do that wirelessly, I was thinking, why don't we hook this chest up and just run it underground? It's close enough. It shouldn't be a big deal. And then we could probably do the same thing over here, connect it up to all of our gardens. A little bit further, but still should be doable. So I guess, first of all, can I make these? I need some pistons. That shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I can make these. Let's start with 1. That's going to be for the mob farm. Then let's be oh so sneaky and get under here. Under where? No, I know you're not tired of that joke. And I think it's right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there it is. So if I just put the import bus right there, it says device offline, that's not surprising. All we have to do is, oh wait, what is that? Compatible upgrades. Yeah, so we could just make it go faster and stuff. I don't think it's a big deal. So let's bring it down along this way. And I guess we just go straight in. See where it leads us. Hello? What do we have here? Okay, we're on the wrong side from what I wanted, but not a big deal. We could just take a turn. There we go. Then we can lead this directly in here. That's connected up over there. Then we can bring you down this way. Bring it across. And then my hope is when we connect these two... Ah! Apparently you can block yourself under one of those. Let's try that again, that way. Now, yeah, it totally is. Look at that. It's going down. Let's check with blaze rod blocks. So we have 1 blaze rod block. That just went to 2. It's totally working. Oh, that is incredible. Now we don't need the void upgrade. We're just pumping it all into the network, which should be fine. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, I'm in love with that. Let's look into doing it on the other side as well. Oh man, so cool. Ooh, now you wouldn't be able to do XP. That wouldn't make sense. Maybe you can, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. So tell you what, Citizen, I probably won't connect anything yet, but what I'm going to do is just get some cabling over here so it's nice and ready when we do want to do that. And then I'll get back to grinding through some of this stuff. You'll see I added the 3rd platform here. And the animals have been growing. We're getting more for sure. So we should be getting close to moving on. I'll let you know when we get there. All right, Citizen, you've inspired me. All your talk of these crystal resonance generators and the growth accelerators, we're going to give it a shot, but only because you just keep going on about it. And we're not going full scale. I made a little platform over here. And my understanding of it is, I should be able to have a water source nearby. I'm going to use a trapdoor. That's kind of cool. You can do tinted glass trapdoors. That is super cool. But anyway, we can then till the soil. And this won't be ideal just because of the way I'm thinking about it and because I don't want to use an absolute ton of these. But I'm going to get some Inferium, and I made, what, 5? I also want this red fertilizer, which we can get 1 more of. Do that. We've got enough. And because we're not using the special type of farmland, it's just regular old farmland, we can go bloop, 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 bloop. Fertilize all of that. Then we can plant our Inferium. And then, like, again, this won't be ideal. The only one that's going to get the ideal effect is this one in the middle. The rest are going to kind of get the half of the effect. You'll see what I mean. So if I'm putting all of these generators all the way around, this one is getting the benefit of 4, where the ones on the outside are getting the benefit of 2. So a little bit different. And apparently, these crystal resonance generators have just enough power to power each one of these things. So now they all say device online. They were offline before, and these are already grown. So that you can tell pretty fast. Also, we have this harvester. thinking we can probably use this maybe... Well, maybe not. I've kind of grown used to the pylons, if we're being honest. So I think I'll get a pylon set up, and then we should be good to go. This should start collecting pretty quickly. So we'll put that on top of here. I'm probably going to steal this chest. We have so many resources, I just don't even care. I'm just making these diamond hoes like crazy, because, again, who cares? Put all those in there. Change that. Grab a U. And now that should start collecting. And let's just watch. So if you look, I mean, it's going from mature back to 0, back up fairly quickly. This does work pretty good. I mean, that's not bad at all. Eventually, I probably will move to this, but for now, what keeps holding me up is this Inferium, so that's why I chose to do this. But imagine a whole plot like that, just covered with this type of setup. It would be pretty quick. I mean, we're already up to half a stack, and I just started this. So once again, you've convinced me, and I think it'll be worthwhile. I wonder if I can afford to start taking out some cows now. I kind of feel like I could. Maybe one more. We'll wait for all these to grow up. One more breeding cycle. Then I think it's time to begin the culling. Sinister? It's not sinister. Just the circle of life, my friend. I think we're about to make progress on 2 fronts, because we just got enough tertium to make the farmland that we need for our 3rd platform, but also I think we might be just about in good shape to fill the last of these soul jars. So let's go through here one more time, and that's starting to look like a healthy number of cows. So what can we accomplish with a little soul dagger action? Yeah, I know, I don't like it any better than any of you do. Yep, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's the way it is. Okay, that's 3 jars filled. We go 3.5. I think I could do the rest in that soul converter thing. What was it called? Soul extractor. Yeah. So we put you in here. And I think just a half stack of raw beef should do the job. Fill it back up. Definitely more difficult to get the mob seeds than it is the sort of resource seeds. And while we're waiting for that, we can get ourselves some tertium farmland. So I know I want a stack. So there's our stack. And then I want 16 on top of that. There we go. And now we can fill in this area. There we go. And then we fill it in. And there we go. Beautiful. Add some water. And same as last time, we're going to put some grass on these edges. We'll get a pylon. We'll get a chest. And then I think we'll be in business. There we go. Same thing as before. And light it up. There we go. Pylon is working. Beautiful. Now, eventually we are going to have to move on and get some of these seeds, but I do want to see what we can do over here first, just so we're not abandoning the tier 2 type stuff before we move on to 3. But honestly, I don't know that I need the mob stuff as much. I kind of like the idea of the resource type stuff up here. Also, I'll hand it to you, Citizen. This thing works like bonkers. I think it's, in fact, going much, much faster, than this whole plot over here. So, hats off. This does work very, very well. Didn't want to admit it, but Now, this should be done. Yeah, in fact, I misjudged that a lot. Beef must be worth more than leather. Okay, good to know. The whole point of that was to get something that sounds gross. Cow seed. I don't know why it sounds gross, but it does. Thought I got these Solium seed bases. Did I not? Or no, I'm holding them. Duh. And then we just need some Prudentium. There we go. So hopefully this works. I'm also really hoping we get these jars back because they were kind of expensive. Solium seed base in the middle, so that part's different. And then cow jars. If you say so. Yeah, it says cow seeds, so please give me those jars back. That was so expensive. Don't take them. Don't take them from me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, man. Really? I have to do that every time? I'm gonna take a break from the mob seeds. I think we got cow, chicken, fish, and pig. I'm okay with that for now. I'm much more enjoying the thought of having all these resources than I am having whatever it is the mob stuff does for you. So for now, that stuff's going away. So psych, we're not going to do this. We are moving on to tier 3, which I can't remember if I mentioned, but it gets nuts at the end. Like you can do stuff like diamond, gold, platinum, the good stuff there. But then when you get to the end, you can do nether star seeds, dragon egg, nitro, whatever that is, all the modium, vibranium, and unobtainium. You can do all the crazy stuff. Isn't that nuts? So I'd love to get there. I don't know if we'll get there today, but that would be really cool. I don't necessarily want it to be like 100 days in mystical agriculture, but I'm having a good time doing this and setting it up. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. So, same as before, we're going to get started here, and that seems like a good place to start, iron. And luckily, we're back to it being easy. It's literally just iron ingots, which I can handle. We just require more tertium, which actually we've got a decent amount of. And we're back to prosperity seed base and iron. Might need more of those soon, but not quite yet. So I'll tell you what, citizen. No, I don't know why I keep going like cowboy voice. I'm not sure what that's about. But I'm going to keep doing this kind of thing and starting with iron seeds. Actually, this will be a good test. Right before I let you go and do some grinding, I've been wanting to check this. So these are iron seeds, which are a tier 3 seed. Over here is Prudentium farmland, which is tier 2. Can I plant tier 3 and tier 2? I can. But, what's the point then? Does it not grow as well? Because, like, you'd think it would need tier 3, which is over here. But, yeah, it does the same thing. I don't know. If anybody can explain these a little bit better to me, I'm not sure what I'm getting out of this farmland where it says tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. I'm just not sure what the point is. So if you could let me know that, I would very much appreciate it. But anyway, back to the grind. I'll let you know as we make progress. Well, I worked through the night, citizen, and this is another one I've got here. I think we did pretty well. Got a ton of different stuff here, including redstone, which will be nice, obsidian, crimson iron, silver, so some of the stuff like that. And luckily, a couple of these, as I do it, it's giving me ones that I needed elsewhere. I did pass one that I couldn't get, Prismarine. I don't have a lot of Prismarine stuff, so we'll have to go out adventuring for that, but we're getting pretty close to the end. And here's another thing I don't have, raw azure silver. Don't know where to find it either. Maybe let's do what I can, and then I could always move on because it's starting to get to the good stuff after this. Ooh, brass block. Jeez, they're getting a bit more difficult. Yeah, they're not messing around. No more ingots. Now it's these blocks, which are apparently blocks compressed into a ×1. How badly do I actually want these? I don't know that I do. Might be time to move on, because next is Imperium. The Imperium! Oh, that sounds quite Roman. I'm all about that. How have we been doing over here? Yeah, I am okay with that. Geez, we're at the point where we can now get that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks of Prudentium. That used to be very difficult to do. Tertium, still probably a bit difficult because that's only going to give us, not a ton. Not even 2 stacks. Okay, so it is getting difficult at that level still. But honestly, if we ramped this up and did some like auto crafting, that wouldn't be bad. But I don't know that it's worth it yet because I really only need 1 of each seed. I'm just trying to get up to these levels because this is nuts. I forgot about you as well. There we go. Bit over 2 stacks. Now the important question. How much Imperium can I make? Ooh, I can make 37. That's not bad. Imperium. Oh, I kind of forgot about growth accelerators. Should I also put growth accelerators under here? I mean these kinds of growth accelerators. Because I could make a couple of these, which gives me 6. And then, I don't know how much difference it'll make, but I could put 1 underneath each of these spots, presumably get just a little bit more. And unless somebody can prove to me that the farmland is making a huge difference, I'm not even going to bother with making a new field for Imperium. I'll just unlock it by getting 1, and then we can start moving on, grabbing some of these seeds. And I might be a bit picky and choosy for just the stuff that I know I need and have been needing. Imperium. I'm never going to stop saying that. I love that this is called Imperium. It's a beautiful word. So if we want gold seeds, we're back to the easy stuff. Okay, good. I also would like osmium. We'll probably end up using that again, I'm sure. Fluix would be really nice because that's kind of a pain to make, but it won't be anymore. What did I do wrong? Oh, Fluix box time 1. We're back to that. Oh, man. All right, I need lots and lots and lots of these. 36, I think. Oh boy. All right, I'll be back. How many can I make offhand? Can I do them all, really? No way, I totally can. And then 4 of these, the ×1s. Man, that's expensive, but probably worth it. There we go. That's what we wanted. Beautiful. That gave me solium seeds. Now we have gold and osmium as well. I'm loving that. Refined obsidian. That's what our armor is made out of, and we can grow it. That is insane. But for now, I mean, because I can make that with mechanism, I don't know that I need much else at this tier, at least for now. I'm sure I will at one point, but by that time, it'll probably be easier to make all of this stuff or get it. I don't know. I kinda want to get to diamond seeds. Supremium. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure the Imperium and Supremium tools are pretty good. Imperium sword is 17 attack damage. Our sword is 12 attack damage. So yeah, the Mystical Agriculture swords are much better. Might have to upgrade our sword before the end of the video. As much as I'd like it to be Imperium, because that sounds really cool, Supremium's probably a lot better, isn't it? 24 attack damage. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty good. All right, let's see if we can get diamond seeds. Isn't that over here? No? Yeah, there it is, diamond seeds. Let's see if we can get up to there, get some diamond seeds. Then we might go and do something else, take a break. I'm loving this, but I'm a little bit worried that it's too samey for too much of the video. I'm thinking about you, citizen. So I'll work on that, getting up to the next tier, and then we'll have a chat and we'll decide what we want to do. Ooh, experience seeds. That might not be bad. I just got it as a reward. That's kind of cool. You can grow experience. I just keep getting surprised by all this. And diamond seeds turn out to be pretty easy. What's the catch? There we go. Diamond seeds going right in there. I shall take it. Get those right there. Maybe is the, like, recipe just nuts? No, diamond essence. Gives you a diamond. Wow, we can just grow our own diamonds. That is so cool. I also upgraded the watering can, so now this goes pretty quick. And it does a larger area, so I could just stand here for a while, but no, I'm not going to do that. But there you go. There's our diamond essence. That is so cool. Ooh, we should probably do emerald and netherite while we're at it, shouldn't we? Emerald, super easy. Netherite, not as much, but I think it's doable. Yeah, I'm just going to do those. Get those put in, and then we can probably go do something else. In fact, I might move one or two of those over here, especially the netherite one. You kidding me? Yeah, then when we come back, we could have a bunch of netherite waiting for us. I like that idea. Good idea, citizen. Yeah, we've only got 2 right now, so I need to actually find a way to make some more, which I think I can. Yeah, we've got ancient debris. We can do it. I had to work through the night and the rain, but we've got enough, and we can make netherite seeds. That is so awesome. Oh, man. I kind of want to put it here, but I think... Oh, we ran out of that. Okay. For now, I'm going to put it over here, but eventually we're going to probably move that into a one of these types of deals. Actually, I think I have an idea of what I want to work on after this, but before we do that, let's grab the netherite seed. I just want to kind of illustrate the power of what we're setting up here. So if I put the netherite seed in the middle of this so it grows, you know, much more quickly than it was before, we'll wait for this to get up to, I think it's 8 or 9, which is happening very quickly. And then if we take this, go to our crafting grid, and I think it's just around like that. Look at that. You know what it takes to make a netherite ingot and how much goes into it? We just got one, basically for free. I mean, there was a lot of prep work, but that took almost no effort, and I was able to do it just like that. So maybe actually we leave this while we're out doing the next thing, and we can get a ton of netherite essence, and that is no longer going to be a problem, like at all. So yes, I'd say well worth it. And I do think we're coming back. I can't imagine that we're done yet. It would be pretty wild if we could get to just making all the modium over here. But wow, does that take a lot. So yeah, we'd need more to start. Anyway, that says maybe. We're going to put some of that stuff away. And then I think I have an idea of what I'd like to do with ours, because actually it's kind of related. You may remember from last time that we found vibranium, and yet we didn't do anything with it. We even got the smithing template. We just haven't touched any of this yet. And the reason for that was I believe there's a way to use ours to multiply it a pretty decent amount. Now, what I don't know is the type of spellbook required. I do know the glyphs, so let's work on unlocking some glyphs just to have all of that. And then we'll do some testing with a spellbook and see if we need to upgrade that at all. So first up, if we go to our scribes table, one of these is extract. And it looks like we already did get that one. I must have been thinking we would need it in the future, so we've already got it. And you can think of this like silk touch. So if we put this on our mining missile, that should silk touch the blocks instead of just breaking them and collecting it if they can. And speaking of that, we should do it. So we have mining missile here, which right now is just a projectile that breaks and then picks up the item. I think what we want to do is projectile, break, extract, and then item pickup. So if we update that, now our mining missile has extract and it can silk touch. So just to test that, if we go to mining missile, normally we'd get a dirt block if we were doing this, but if I aim down there and hit that, what are we going to get? We get a grass block. Beautiful. Now the limitation of that, I believe, is the kind of block we're looking at. So for example, I have some Aldemodium slate ore, and if I put that down and use that same mining missile spell, nothing happens. We cannot do anything to it. So as a way of testing this, I'm thinking adding amplify may help because it says it increases the harvest level of break. So how much amplify can I put on here? Like if I do 4 amplifies, is that going to make any difference whatsoever? Try it there. No. If we fill it up, is that going to do anything? No, it is not. So I don't think that's the issue. I think it's actually the spell book. We need a better spell book. But before we do that, I was thinking about getting the luck glyph, which does take a rabbit foot, but this is essentially fortune. Increases drop chance from mobs killed by damage and blocks that are destroyed by break. So actually looting and fortune. And you can't use this with extract for obvious reasons, just like you can't use silk touch with fortune. However, I don't have a rabbit's foot. In fact, I think that's the reason that I was looking for those snowy biomes, because I was trying to get a rabbit's foot. So maybe we see if we can get looting on Mars Exulte, and then we go rabbit hunting. Although, did we get rabbit seeds? We might be able to just get it that way. We totally got rabbit seeds. We might be able to just do that with, wow, hold on. Are these going to just like perfectly... Oh, wait, I should probably pick this up so I don't forget. I didn't really intend this, but the two things were kind of leading into one another. It might just be perfectly set up, and I did not think about that because I don't know where I would have put them. Oh, yeah, they're right here. So where are you, rabbit seeds? Oh, wait, I think I put them over here. Yeah, over here. No way. This is probably going to be super easy. I think it said we needed 3, and actually I just got 4. Are we right about this? No way. We can totally do it that way. Oh, that was so much easier. We're already getting benefits from this mystical agriculture, which is awesome. So that means we can go over here, say that we want luck, and select that. It should just pull that out of my inventory, or no? I have to throw it. There we go. Beautiful. Got ourselves a new glyph here, and we could just learn that. Unlocked luck. Nice. So I think actually what I'm going to do, mining missile, we're going to say silk, just so I know it's that one. Then we'll create. Then I'm going to modify this, and I'm going to say luck on that. So we do break, luck, and I wonder, can you actually, I wonder if you can double up on that. Let's try it. Something like that. So we've got projectile, break, luck, luck, amplify, item pickup, and that's our mining missile, luck. Create that. And now we have one of each, one for Silk Touch and one for Fortune. Now the reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted to get the most that I could out of this vibranium ore that we found. But it does look like we're held back by the spellbook. And we kind of have 2 ways to go with this. One is the more obvious way, because it's a part of the Ars quest line, and that is the Archmage spellbook, which is the boss I mentioned, the Wilden Chimera, or the Wilden Chimera. Not sure how to say that. So that's an option. We could summon this boss, take it on. I'm pretty confident that we can take care of that. But the other is actually under the main quest line up here, and there is an All the Modium spellbook, which I think would probably be used to break for Vibranium, and then you'd use the Vibranium spellbook to break for Unobtainium. That seems to make more sense to me. I think I'll end up doing both, but this one takes an ancient codex, and I'm curious what we have. Apparently we have a ruined book, and obviously the netherite ingot. We're missing everything else, but can we make it? These we can. So we can get 4... What did I just go missing of? I need more wool. I know who wants to help with that. Oh wait, can I use that mining missile on sheep? If it's the luck one, are you gonna drop more wool? No, I don't think that's how it works. Ah well. Just as easy to do this. There we go. Now we can get one more of those. Now we need blood vial. By heating up a Minecraft cauldron with a campfire below, or by using an alchemist cauldron, mobs placed inside can be cooked for blood. Wow. That is, that's heavy. I mean, I'm not against it. We could do it. Bottle o' lightning. Use an empty bottle on a charged creeper to obtain. How are we supposed to find a charged creeper? That might take a little bit more effort. Let's see if we could do this. I just want to get closer to getting this, All the Modium spellbook. Do we need like a regular cauldron? Or like, you know, alchemist cauldron? Oh, it just says Minecraft cauldron. Okay. That is nice and easy. So is that. And it just says mob. It doesn't say what kind of mob. So if I were to put a campfire here, cauldron on top, and then if we get a lead and find a lucky... Oh, chickens. Yeah, you're volunteering, are you? All right, so let's just see if we can gingerly place you inside that cauldron. There we go. Nope. You're going to need to stay in there. There we go. Hey! That totally worked. Look at that. It's got blood inside. Oh, that is so creepy, but now can I put... Oh man, I totally can. That's what I needed, the blood vial. Wow. Well, thanks for your sacrifice, chicken. That's exactly what I needed. Just what I needed. Alright, let me look into this whole creeper thing in the morning. Ah, yeah, so this might not be as bad as I was thinking. Is there a way to make a spell? Because I know there is with Iron Spell and Spellbook. But we might be able to be the lightning. I was thinking about waiting for lightning for a creeper. we might be able to do it ourselves. Always making things more difficult for myself. Okay, there's lightning, but that is a tier 3, which I can't yet do, but that might be the only option. So maybe this is a good reason to take on that boss and unlock tier 3 spellbook so we can get lightning. Yeah, I think we have our marching orders. We're going to get a tier 3 spellbook by taking on that boss, and then once we have it, we can get a lightning spell. We can use that to charge a creeper, and that will give us the Aldemodium spellbook, and hopefully we can use that to start working with Aldemodium and Vibranium using those 2 new spells. Seems roundabout, I know, but these are all things that are going to come in handy later as well. Well, if that's the case, so we've got Ritual Brazier. I know we've got some of those. And we have Tablet of Summon Wilden or Wilden. Is that the one we need? Ah, yeah. We just have to augment it. Okay. Let's see what we need to get this set up. It seems pretty easy. Maybe I'm missing something that's more complex, but really, it's just a Ritual Brazier and a tablet. The tablet can be crafted. You place it on the brazier, it ignites, and you can throw additional items on, which we would have to augment it, and then interact with an empty hand to set it off. Okay, so this is the tablet we need, which I think we might be able to already make. That looks kind of easy. And then we need to augment it with a Wilden Spike, a horn, and a wing. That will summon the Chimera. Okay, so really, we just need to find a place to summon this where it's not going to cause a bunch of damage and destroy our base. First of all, Tablet of Summon Wilden. Can I make that? I need a block of lapis. I could do that easy. Yeah, definitely. So we can already make the tablet. That is no problem. Then we need a spike, horn, and wing. So let's make that. We have some spikes. Let's grab one of those. We have the horn. Grab that. And we've got the wing. So we already have everything. And we have a Ritual Brazier. It's going too smoothly. What's going to go wrong? Oh, it says you need arcane pedestals as well, but it didn't mention that anywhere else. I mean, I can make some. How many would I need, do you think? Maybe 3, because I need these 3 things on top of that? Hold on, I'm going to look it up. I want to be sure. Okay, yeah, I don't actually need the pedestals. I don't know why it says that, but what I just saw when I looked it up, this is all you need right here. Now, the only other thing, we have Vulcan's Fury, which is a big ol' explosive spell, and we love it, but it's mainly for AoE. Should we make another one that is specific for, like, boss fights? Let's try a missile, and then harm seems to be what we want to do, right? Maybe ignite? Would we want to set it on fire? Oh wait, I just noticed I have a spell called Spark. I wonder if that would work on a creeper. I'm too far gone now, I'm gonna take on this boss fight, but I wonder if that would work. It probably would. Ah, well. Yeah, I don't really see much else that would help. I wonder if we just do harm with all the amplify we can get away with. Oh, it only allows 2 of them. Okay. Can we do it multiple times? Like that? This can be our new magic missile spell. Well, it's nighttime. Let's bring this out and see if it'll do any damage. I mean, worst comes to worst, if we try this spell and it's just not working, we go back to the old reliable of our bow and our Mars Exulte. Alright, who wants to test this for me? There's a spider over there. Can we... Ah, zombie right down there. Okay, let's see if we can hit him with this. Oh, I think I accidentally hit the creeper. How far of a distance does this have? Wow. Okay, that's doing a lot of damage, but these are, you know, weaker mobs. That being said, I mean, that's taking them... Okay, see, that guy. I don't think it took him out in 1 hit. 2 hits? Hey, back up, buddy. See, I don't even think it took out that spider. This might not be that super powerful of a spell. Yeah, not quite. Sometimes it's a 1-shot hit, sometimes it's 2. We'll try it. I feel like, you know, when we get to tier 3, we're probably going to have more options and this will be more powerful. But yeah, look at this. This guy, yeah, he had 44 health. I have to imagine a boss has much more than that. I mean, maybe we should just go with Vulcan's Fury. Because, I mean, that has been very reliable. Well, maybe not. That guy didn't take him out. Huh. I have a feeling we're going to try spells initially, and then I'm probably going to freak out a little bit, lose my cool, and then go back to what I know, which is the sword and the bow. Which makes sense. I'm a legionary. All right, let's go sleep off the night, then we'll probably teleport off somewhere, find somewhere to fight this thing. I remember, too, we have this Charm of Resistance. If I remember, we're going to turn that on. I haven't remembered to do it yet for a boss fight, but I think this time we will. I'll also hold these just in case, and we'll have a totem on hand. But once again, just in case. But with that, I think we're ready. Why don't we head out? Maybe we go to Desert Warm Ocean. Actually, I mean, this wouldn't be a terrible place, just right on this island. It's not like it could get far. My thought was going somewhere like up here. I don't really want to destroy this area because that's where I've been teleporting to. What about over there? This might be a good spot. And by the way, all I know about this boss fight is that it is the, first R's boss. I think it has phases, like it goes through a couple multiple phases, but I haven't really watched the fight itself because I wanted to be a little bit surprised. That being said, I really hope it's not gonna, come back to bite me because I did that. All right, I say we go for it. So we have our ritual brazier. We want to put our tablet on the brazier. Okay, awaiting activation. Tablet of Summon Wilden, but I think what you want to do I throw these or do I click it? So like if I throw that, ooh, okay, yeah, you throw it onto it. And one of these, and one of these. And I think that's it. That should give us the boss. All right, wish me luck, citizen. Doesn't matter how beefy I am, I always feel my heart pounding when I do these new bosses that I've never tried before. But I like to think we are prepared. So just to reiterate, we're going to start with Magic Missile, try that out. If it doesn't do anything, we're going right to the bow and the sword. So, Charm of Resistance activated, right click on you, and it's running apparently. We're going to step back, and here we go. Apparently, it's going to summon something in. Ooh, there you go. Wilden Chimera. Nice. Oh, cool. And it works. We're hurting it. Now, it doesn't seem to... Oh, I was just about to say it's not doing anything. Stay back there, buddy. No. See, there's a reason I have the jetpack. No, not coward. Once again, this is strategy. Hey, where are you going? Don't go underwater. Is he just gonna stay down there? Because that's... Hold on, let's see. Let's just double check. I want to hit him with my bow. See him. Wow, that does a lot of damage. You, buddy. Ooh, you are ugly. Look at that guy. It's playing music. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, he's growing spikes. And he's got a tail. Are you a swimmy boy now? When I get close to him, he plays music. That is so funny. He has his own boss music, like, attached to him. Oh, geez. Okay, he's very fast underwater now. So he's, like, adapting to his environment. That is crazy. All right, come get some Chimera. Hiya! Man, you are an ugly dude. Butcha! Butcha! Yeah, I'm feeling pretty... Ooh, wait. He's doing something. Back up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did he change again, or what's going on? What was that? He's inviting me into the water. All right, I'll do it. Here you go. He's got horns. He just keeps growing new stuff. Ow. Oh, you are so done. You are so done. Wilden Tribute. And we can turn this off. That was like no problem whatsoever. I always get nervous and I don't need to be. Epic Shader Grab Bag? Yellow Heart. We got a new one of those. That's good. And then Tribute, which I assume we need for the book. I didn't actually look what part of it we needed, but wow. That was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I guess it's an earlier tier boss than, I even thought. Well, cool. If we need to, again, we could do that really easily and get more of these yellow hearts. Sweet. Well, let's head back. I could probably give myself another heart with that, and we can get a new spell book. All right, I'm just putting everything into storage because we'll pull it when we need it to create something. But the thing I wanted to look at was this, the heart amulet, which always hurts to take off. I want another one of these, yellow heart canister. The question is, can I make it? Yellow, enchanted golden apple. I apparently have all this stuff. Yeah, we're good. Let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait, never mind. I was just thinking for a second, we could make yellow hearts. I don't think that's the case. We kind of can. Or no, we can. We can melt down red hearts to make melted yellow heart and then use that to craft a yellow heart. Interesting. I could get even more hearts, citizen. Hold on a sec. I have 561 red hearts from the mob grinder. If I throw those into our insane machine over here, so let's say, just kind of fill them up over here. And I can already tell I'm going to need more enchanted golden apples, which luckily there is a crafting recipe for in this mod pack. It's just gold and that's about it. So I'll get a ton of these. In fact, can I just get like a stack? I can't, but now we know I can get more gold from Mystical Agriculture. It's all coming together, citizen. Things are speeding up. All right, so we got these melted yellow hearts. I don't know why I didn't look into this before. If we want to make yellow hearts, we need melted yellow heart, which we can make by using the melted red heart. So we can get only 28, but still, that's not bad at all. And then I can use this to get more. Is that what you're telling me? 3 more. And I could go and make even more than that if I wanted to. I think 3 is pretty good for now. So if I put those in here, I can get 1. Oh, I need more of these. Get a couple more. Need more of those. You get the idea. We're just going to keep making more of these things. Boom, boom, boom. We got that, and we are good. We got 4 new ones. Throw that into here, and when we get this back on, we are going to have... I don't even know what that is. I think 1.5 extra layers of hearts down at the bottom, so we've got 2.5 rows of hearts. That's incredible. Love it. That was a huge distraction. What were we even working on? Oh, one thing, I wanted to check how much of the netherite stuff we have now, and then maybe also throw a gold one in there because I just realized we're getting a little bit low on gold. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're overflowing. I do need to feed this into the network then. This is unwieldy. I hear somebody sneaking up on me. Who is that? Somebody down here? Yeah, there you are. I made a spell that I need to use. Oh, thank you. He was kind enough to oblige. So, okay, we just got a ton of stuff. And if we wanted to now just create netherite ingots, what could I do with this? I can get a stack. 2 stacks. two stacks of netherite ingots. Oh my goodness, that is so fantastic. Where's our, let's get our gold one. Let's just, I've got tons of the inferium now. Let's get diamond and gold seeds. Let's do fluix and solium. And I think that's all we can fit. So we're going to just replace all these on the side. So we're going to do diamond, gold, fluix, and solium. So that's our new kind of go-to for things we're going to get over here. Oh man, I am loving mystical agriculture. This is so cool. And yes, I realize this is the way to go. So if we want more, in fact, we just put down the fluix one. That's going to help us make more of these growth accelerators and crystal resonance generators. We could use it to expand all of this. Where'd it go? Right here. Yeah, because you need fluix blocks for them. You need Certus quartz, which I already have automated. We need glass. Actually, that's a question. Can we automate glass in any way? Yes, with dirt and fire essence, you can make sand. Once again, mystical agriculture for the win. Anyway, mainly fluix. So once we get a ton of that fluix, I'm thinking we could just create so much of these things. Oh man. Okay, but we've got other things to work on. We're gonna just let this stuff fill up. And in the meantime, we should be able to make ourselves a new spell book. Oh, that was on our bounty board. What did we get? Nether quartz, ender pearl, XP. Okay. Nice. There's a lot of bosses I didn't touch yet. Oh yeah, a trader was on there. Elder Guardian, Ravager. We could do some of these pretty easy. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. We need an Archmage spellbook, and I don't think I have another Nether Star. We might have to go take out some withers. Is that true? Oh, I have one. Yeah, I guess I never used it, but I don't want to use my only one. Real quick, let's just go take out some withers. We have 23 skulls. Maybe we do 5? And we could even set up that thing in the end that we usually do that makes it easy. Just kind of cheese it a little bit. I was just about to type cheese. I meant obsidian. Yeah, let's run to the end. Do I have a warp stone to the end yet? I think I just have the stronghold. I have end portal, but not the end itself. Let's do that, especially because we're not going to be able to access our inventory when we're there. So let's take this waystone. We'll throw it in the end, and that way if we need to come back, we can quickly. All right, let's head to the end portal. We've got anything that we might need, so let's hop in. Huzzah! Let's head on over. Hopefully it's the same with this new, obviously everything's a bit different, but yeah, it looks like there still should be the ability to do this down there. Let's go take a gander, see what's under there, and let's dig all of this out. Okay, so that looks pretty similar to me, and I'm pretty sure what we want to do is find the center, which is right here, and we want a block of obsidian there. And that should be the tail. So if I just go like that, I think that's what we want. Now let's set up the waystone before we start. And right out here will do. And we'll say the end wither arena. Even though it's not really an arena. They can't really put up a fight, but that's okay. We proved ourselves before. I think that's right. I hope it's right. Not a huge deal if it's not, I guess. So we've got 5 withers to slay. And in case you haven't seen this before, the idea of it is when they spawn in, they're supposed to get stuck in the bedrock that's above here in the end portal. So they spawn, they get stuck, they can't move, and you just kind of swipe away at their little tail spine thing. And then everybody happy. All right, so let's do this. We'll give it a shot. Hopefully that looks right. Does its initial blast. I shouldn't even be worried. Let's just stand down here. We'll do that. Yeah, I think it's just stuck. So if I do that, you're not going anywhere, right? You're just gonna stay and be a good boy, take out all that, and everybody's happy. Ooh, we're getting more yellow hearts out of this. And weird voodoo puppets. Ugh, not a fan of that, but I am a fan of this. Let's do the other ones and bring home all the nether stars. Easy. That's 2, and then we've got 2 more left after this. Withering Soul. Ooh. I think we needed these anyway to do the mystical agriculture thing. I think we needed more to make nether star seeds. Yes, that's a thing. There we go. 1 more. You are my last one, buddy, and then we're heading out of here. There we go. Easy stuff. Got a lot of other weird stuff, too. I don't know what all that is, but we are good. If we need more, we know where to go. Let's head back to Rome. And we can put all this back. And I mean, if you insist, I'll make more of these yellow heart canisters. If you're going to be upset if I don't do it, then sure. There we go. 5 more will make me very happy. There we go, easy. And then we throw it back in. We should have 2 extra full rows of hearts. We totally do. I'm invincible. I know that I'm not. We haven't actually, I think, done any of the hard bosses yet. I'm still feeling pretty good. Okay, now the point of all that. What was the point of all that? Yeah, we wanted this, the Archmage Spellbook. And that is quite the expensive beast, but at this point, we can get it. Hopefully it saves our spells. I don't know if it like overwrites those. Let's grab it and see what happens. Yeah, it kept the spells. Okay, good. And that is, for now, the highest tier of the Ars books. But we're not stopping there. What we want to do, and like I said, I'm pretty sure this is now unnecessary because I have this spark spell, but I mean, it's too late for that. Now we want lightning, which is a tier 3. Let's select that. I think I can make that. We have 1 Heart of the Sea. We can make the lightning rods. Then we need air essence. Do I have any of that? Oh, I think that's what I was making over there last. I might have some left over. Yeah, I do. So we should be able to do this like right now. You just go bloop, 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 and it's happy. Glyph of lightning. Thank you. I will learn that, please. Now, will this work? I don't know, but I'm going to make a new spell, and it is going to be just a projectile, and lightning is lightning bolt at the location. Entity struck will be given the shocked effect. Caused all lightning damage to deal bonus damage and increase the level of shocked up to 3. Can be augmented with amplify, dampen, and extend time. Okay. For now, I think all we need is just lightning. We could amplify it, but I actually don't really want to. I don't want to kill the creepers. I just want them to turn charged, which this might be too powerful for, but either way, this is getting a good name, Jupiter's Fury. So let's create that. And now with our tier 3, we can test it out. Sorry, sheep, you were in the wrong place, wrong time. Let's see what happens if I do that. Boom! Nice. Oh, whoa! What are you? Ah! It attacked me. It was a vengeance spirit. Well, that's awesome. It might be too powerful. We're gonna have to find out. So we want to do charged creeper, and we're gonna have to get lightning in a bottle from it. This is gonna be real dangerous. Yeah, it's just to use an empty bottle and a charged creeper to obtain. Actually, though, what was it we were wearing? I think it's these. Scares away all creepers and phantoms near the player. We've been wearing these forever. Creepers don't seem to explode on us. As we saw with the mob grinder, they explode on other things. But hopefully this will be fairly safe. And actually, while we're here, may as well grab some honey. Bloop, bloop. And at nighttime, we can find a creeper, charge it, and catch that lightning in a bottle. That's what they say about me. I'm lightning in a bottle, you know, it's no big deal. It's just, you know, kind of the best. All right, we should be able to find something now with Jupiter's Fury. Are there any creepers that would like to be struck? Or really anybody. I'm just kind of trigger happy with the spell now, which I think is understandable. Hey, you want to do rival spells? Is that what it is? He's trying to throw spells at me. Yeah, how do you like that? What do you think of my spells? Boom. Uh-oh. I think I'm doing it better. Definitely. Why am I getting so many vengeance spirits from, this spell? Didn't do it before. Oh geez, it's actually raining. That would be kind of wild if it was actually a thunderstorm. I think I see a creeper over there. Bamboo creeper. Can you charge any type of creeper? Also, is that just killed it? But it is... No, it's charged. Can we get it? Let's get it. Come here. I totally got it. Come here. I want more. Gotcha. I just got 4 from that guy. Look at that. I mean, we're out. We may as well get as many as we can. Are you a creeper? You're totally a creeper. Come here, you. Gimme. Gimme. Don't... How'd you run so fast? Gotcha. Mainly zombies around there. No, thank you. You are a creeper over there. Nope. Come here, you. Gotcha. Where are you going? That's the downside to them running away. They are really fast, but not fast enough. I see one right there. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. Nope. Come back. Come back. All right. We're up to 19 bottles. I don't think we need more, but I also don't like the uneven number. Let's try to get to an even number. It is getting busy out here. Jeez. I have a feeling if we combined this with Vulcan's... Was it Vulcan's Fury or Vulcan's Wrath? What was the other one we did? Vulcan's Fury. I guess I'm not very original. Jupiter's Fury. Should be Jupiter's Wrath. Anyway, if I combine the two, this spell would be nuts. Come here, sir. I just got another one. I need your stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, this would be so dangerous. And of course, that's up to 23 now. Ow! Necromancer just rooted me. Not cool, bro. There we go. All right, we're at 26. I'm calling it. We're heading back. No idea if we'd actually need more of these, but if we do, we've got plenty now. Feeling all right about that. Okay, put all that in the bag and try to remember what the point of all this is again. I keep losing my train of thought. I'm pretty sure it was over here. Yeah. We needed to make an ancient codex, which I think I've got plenty of each now. I do. So currently what we have does nothing. I mean, it gives us the ability to get tier 3 glyphs. This one, however, has 12 spell slots, 20% cooldown reduction, and 200 to max mana, which sounds pretty good to me. So we've got that. That's what we wanted. Well, no, it's not what we wanted, but we needed it because we wanted this, the Aldamadium spellbook. So that's up to 13 spell slots, 30% cooldown reduction, 15% cast time reduction, and 300 to max mana, which is kind of insane. Now, before we do that, we're going to take a look because it needs to be in a smithing table. Wait a minute. Wrong one? Aldamadium spellbook. It looks different. Ancient codex with Aldamadium ingot and smithing template, whereas this one, yeah, it definitely looks different. That's the Archmage spellbook, which, oh no, is one for... Yeah, because it says can cast tier 4 glyphs. Did I do this wrong the whole time? Was one for ours and the other for irons? Oh no. I think that's probably the case. All the wizard gear, all the arcanist gear. But there's not an option for the other one. I think we have to make this anyway, because I want to clear this chapter. So I think we have to make this spellbook. So I guess, yeah, I guess we're doing it. All right, so if that's the case, we have plenty of ingots. We have 17. We're going to use one of those and be down to 16. We only have 2 smithing templates. So we can use one, but at the same time, how hard would it be to duplicate this? Because yes, I forget. Oh, that was probably difficult at one point. Now it's not, because we have so much of the netherite. See, it's like I said, it's all fitting together. It's all coming together now. Yeah, let's get a bunch. That's up to 12, 13. Yeah, so we've got 12 on standby now. That's much better. Oh, I love mystical agriculture. Or no, we're up to 13. Never mind. 14. Okay, whatever. Let's go apply this. And I think right here. So we want the Aldamadium smithing template, the ancient codex, and the Aldamadium ingot, and that is going to give us an Aldamadium spellbook. The question is, we're going to make it because we want to do the quest, but I'm curious, is this going to... it's not pulling up anything. And it says spellbook slots. Yeah, there's an actual slot for this. Okay, so completely different thing then. Completely different. Yeah, equip a spellbook, which I don't think was an option. I'm going to feel stupid if it was an option for this one. Yeah, it's not. So this is totally different. It's great. We've got some crazy powerful spellbook now if we ever start doing the other types of spells. I just never got into it. I don't actually know how to do that. Yeah, it's this one. I'm not super interested in it just now. Maybe eventually we get more into this. But now that I notice that if we can, use a little bit more Aldamadium, we just got an extra template, so why not? And what I noticed was you can actually put the Archmage spellbook in here and get an Aldamadium spellbook for ours. That's probably what I was looking for when we were thinking about it for Vibranium. So hopefully we keep all of our spells once again, but I'm upgrading this. Why not? Let's go Aldamadium on that. Okay, we kept our spells. Good. It also said tier 4 glyphs. Are there tier 4 glyphs? This only goes up to tier 3, but whatever. Anywho, now that we've got that, mining missile, luck. We have break, luck, amplify, item pickup. Do I need amplify on that? Let's go nuts. Let's see how much luck we can put on. Okay, so that's to the limit. That's 4. So break, lots of luck. Do we need to amplify? Increases the harvest level? What does it mean by harvest? Harvest level of break. Okay. So, yeah, I guess this is using a lot of stuff, but it should be pretty good. And then item pickup. And then we'll create that. We will equip it. And then out of curiosity first, let's go with the Aldamadium. Nothing else in my inventory. I've got the Aldamadium spellbook. I have mining missile with luck. If I use that on this, breaking this block requires more amplification. Okay, good. It's actually telling us stuff now. So let's amplify as much as we can, which I think is that. We don't actually need item pickup. Let's create it. And Aldamadium, we hit it again. Hey, there we go. And we got 2 out of it instead of 1. That's something. Quest completed. Harvest tier 5. Nice. Now the question is, can I do that with Vibranium? So if we put this ore in there, we look at the Vibranium. And then it looks like the same thing. So enrichment chamber, we could use that to get 2 of the dust and then probably smelt that into 2 ingots. Yes, yeah, we can do the vibranium dust into an ingot or the raw vibranium ore. So it's really just, if it gives us 2 or more, we're kind of doing the same as if we used an enrichment chamber, which is what I was trying to avoid last time. But anyway, let's see if we have sufficient break on the Aldemodium spellbook to do vibranium ore. So mining missile luck, we hit that. We do not. Requires a more powerful spellbook. So you actually need a vibranium spellbook to destroy vibranium ore. That's odd, isn't it? Because I can use an Aldemodium pickaxe to break it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, they know what they're doing. Well, let's process it then. We can put it into an enrichment chamber, and that's going to give us at least 2 for each. So we can get 10 total. Not a bad start. Enrichment chamber, which by the way, you should still, it's going much faster. You can see that because I put in speed upgrades and I did 4 of them. So now we're doing 4 times speed. So if you see that it's going faster, that's the reason why. And now that we've got that, we can throw it into one of my new favorite things in the whole wide world. Just do 2 so that we've got it going faster. And we are getting ourselves vibranium ingots. These aren't the ingots you're looking for. I made that joke last video too, but you know, gotta do Obi-Wan voice. Okay. So we got our vibranium ingot. It gives us an extra one, which is lovely. And now if we wanted to, we could upgrade some stuff. We could get that next spell book. We could get tools. In fact, we could upgrade our pickaxe from Aldemodium to vibranium. Wow, it does 30 attack damage. A pickaxe. That is madness. What does the sword do? 36. Wow. So, I mean, that's nuts, right? It's also the first time we're probably going to get better armor than the refined obsidian if we wanted to do an upgrade. That's probably where we'd get it. Haven't felt a need for it, though, being honest with you. Tier 5 is basically just for Aldemodium ore, not much else. I think that's from the spell that I created, but neato. What I was curious about is what's better. Oh, vibranium's way better. 36 attack damage versus the Supremium sword we were looking at from Mystical Agriculture. That's 24. So if we got a vibranium sword, that thing would be insane. Right now we're at 12. We'd be tripling our attack damage. That's an idea, citizen. For now, we're putting it away in here, and we're kind of just taking a breath. I'm going to look through. It's a rainy day anyway, so I'm going to look through and see where we might want to go from here. And basically, if we want to try to keep working on the main quest line, or if we want to do something else on some of the, I don't want to call them side quests, but, you know, other types of mods, or even just trying to check off some of this stuff in Chapter 3. This is insane. Actually, Mystical Agriculture's on there. We could try to keep working through some of that. I know, I'm obsessed. But anyway, I'll keep taking a look. I'll let you know what we're going to work on. All right, so I kind of decided on a smaller thing, but it's something I already mentioned. And in fact, I don't know that I'm doing this right. You could probably notice what I'm trying here. But what I've done is I have one pipe leading up right here. These are pipes mod, by the way, item pipes. And I chose those because they seem to be somewhat universal. At least I really hope they are, because what I've done is I've got that leading into like a kind of central pipe leading underneath all of this. And each one of them sort of routes behind each of the platforms and into where the chest would be able to sort of connect up to this. The one that I didn't do, but it's probably the most important, is this one. I think I might just kind of sneak it up right through here. Oh, no, I'm not going to. That's where the water is. I forgot about that. What I meant to say was I'll sneak it up right here. So we can bring that over, connect it up. Actually, probably would have been easier to do it from there. Bring it across, join it up there. There we go. Then we can hopefully bring this up, do that, and it's connected to this. Now, what I'm hoping to do is maybe just get some kind of crazy, like, high-capacity barrel. So that would be an oak barrel. Let's see, I want the oak netherite, so we got to work our way backwards from that. Ooh, I need more gold. We could actually use the recipe from this. Nice, the gold essence. And I can get a ton out of that. Look at all this. Free gold, citizens. All right, so gold barrel, diamond barrel. This has got to be getting up there. And netherite barrel. Then if we put that right here, that should be plenty of room. Not that the idea is to keep this thing full. I actually want to connect it into our storage network that I piped out right there. But it just, I gotta be fancy, right? So anyway, that's connected up. Let's connect the other barrels. Then we're going to see if we can figure out the direction of things so that everything's going the way that it should. Because right now, not super sure how to do that. And by the way, the reason I chose this is because when I came over here, this was entirely overflowing and the hose were destroyed again. So I think what we're going to do is make sure that everything has the ability to get piped back into the storage network, but we're also going to work on some indestructible hose. Stop giggling. There we go. That's those two hooked up. That one's hooked up. Now just this one. And I really hope this is going to work the way I expect it to, because I didn't do any testing whatsoever. My hope is that since this all goes underground and connects into that right there, is that if I now right click with the wrench, was that how you do it, or is it shift right click? There we go. Transferring 4 items. Okay, yeah, they are going out. So that's what I want. I want these all to do that, where they're all being taken out of these, because then I'm hoping that means everything is going to be going the only place where it can, which is the last barrel that I just hooked up. So if we open this, yeah, look at that. Everything is getting transferred into this one oak netherite barrel. So that part is working the way I expect. Everything is getting connected through the same pipes. Because we did that shift right click, it's drawing from these and pushing into the one area that's left. Now all we need to do is get an import bus and connect it up to that, I hope. ME import export bus? No, I just need an import bus. Yeah, this one. Good, I can make that nice and easy. And then we want our Fluix ME glass cable. Hopefully we've got enough channels or, that sort of thing that I don't quite understand. And I think I mentioned, I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this wirelessly. It's close enough that I'm not too concerned about doing that. So we'll bring this over, and then the import bus can go on the back of this, which right now it does nothing. And just to check, because this will be a test, let's say, so Rabbit Essence, we know that's in there. We currently have no Rabbit Essence in the storage network, so that'll be the thing we're going to look for. So we will bring this out the back, and should say offline to online. It is online. And are things going in and out? It's probably difficult to say. Yeah, actually that front one is. So if we put the rabbit stuff there, yeah, that just got swallowed up. If we look, now it's in the storage network. Oh, yes. So that's what I wanted to do, initially anyway. Everything that's growing out here is going to end up being piped through the bottom into this barrel. And then once it's there, it's going to get sucked out by this fluid ME glass cable that's using the ME import bus, and it's going to be sent inside into our storage network. That, of course, can all be accessed via our wireless terminal. So the whole resource management portion of this is really coming along. And in fact, part of that, once we get this back up and running, remember, we had a Fluix plant somewhere here. So it's going to help us make more of these growth accelerators, because I think the time has come to replace a lot of this with, well, first of all, the fertilized soil, but also this setup is incredible. So I think I just want to put all 3 of these into that setup, and we're going to have unlimited pretty much everything. But first, we need an unbreakable, some kind of hoe. I don't even know if we're doing all the Modium or something from Mystical Agriculture, because these go a little bit slower, but as soon as we get all these in, it's not acceptable, because I've had probably all of this filled and it just goes through them like nothing. So that being said, some of these are unbreakable, the Mystical Agriculture hose, but where does it start? Prudentium is not, Tertium is not, Imperium is not, but Supremium is. So that's a lot to get to. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it would be much easier to just do all the Modium. We would need 3 or 4 though. Let me noodle on that, but I think we're probably going to end up doing it. Yeah, I think we've got enough. We're probably going to do it. I was going to say we could just get rid of this because we wouldn't need it if we're upgrading the other ones, but honestly, I kind of like having this smaller scale version of this, because then we can have our main areas in all of these, but this is just kind of like for the one-offs that we want to do, so I think I like that. So, if that's the case, and bearing in mind that we are oh so wealthy, we want 1, 2, 3, 4 diamond hose. We want 1, 2, 3, 4 netherite ingots, which we're going to need more of soon, but not a problem. Netherite upgrade. We should get more of these as well. We have enough, but we should get more, which, yeah, that's super easy. Let's grab some more. How about we go up to, that amount? I don't know. That seems fine. And then we just go one after the other, getting 4 netherite hose. And this isn't even the expensive part. That's what's insane. Because while these will certainly last longer, especially, I could probably do unbreaking 10 or something and all that sort of thing, but why bother? Why bother if we could just do all the Modium? So we have 14 templates. I'm good with that. We have 15 ingots, and we can get more because we still have, we have 50 of the nuggets, and we have 3 slate ore, 2 ore. We could find more, so yeah, it's just not a problem. So we will upgrade all of these to all the Modium hose and all unbreakable. So it shouldn't be an issue anymore. Wonderful. Now, if I replace, nope, not that. This, take these out, put that in. Same thing over here. We give you one of the Altamodium. That's now working again. More for you. I'm going to have a lot of like gently used diamond hose. And there we go. Everything's good. These can go into retirement. And I can get to crafting away at honestly as many of these as I possibly can. Because I should probably count how many am I going to need per plot of land. And that's 40 right there. So I think I need 40 per plot, which is 80, 120. So 120 of these growth accelerators. But honestly, we could probably start at 40 at a time and just see how everything manages. Because with the rate these go, I would be worried about overloading our storage system. I did add a little bit more storage off camera, just because we had to make so much anyway when we were doing that singularity stuff. I threw a couple of them right in here, but they're actually starting to fill up. Look at that. Oh, actually, it looks like they're taking most of the brunt of that mystical agriculture stuff. So we might need to add more here, but I'm worried. That's getting very full. Actually, wow, that's almost full. Yeah, so we might need to look into like void upgrades or something. Okay, I'm on it, Citizen. We're going to look into more storage. We're going to start crafting up as much as we can to fill one or two of these plots. Maybe one is good enough. I just don't know yet. And then we'll see how we go from there. We got quite a bit done, but I don't think we're done yet. I got prepped for more storage here, and I just added a bunch of 16K storage cells because I actually ran out of space for the first time. I was so perplexed. I was trying to put things into storage from here and they wouldn't go. And then I had a tantrum, and then I figured out what happened, and then I fixed it. That's life. But anyway, lots more space. We're going to have to fill that up. I need to look into voiding storage because it's becoming clear that this is a problem out here. It's both a problem and a solution. You'll notice I did set up this entire one with the growth accelerators. Underneath, we have those crystal resonance generators. They just wouldn't really fit with the item pipe, but I didn't feel like moving it, so I just put them underneath. Works just as well. This one is entirely filled with Inferium because I just want to get as much of the higher tier stuff as possible, so I did that. I've got all the other seeds here, so I am going to continue and fill out these two with all of the other seeds. I did have to go through and make some upgrades. I think it was actually this one over here, because I noticed some items weren't coming through, and it's because they were all getting stuck in this inventory. They couldn't move through this pipe fast enough, so I had to do an ultimate pipe upgrade over here. And then same thing here for the import bus. I needed to add a bunch of acceleration cards because everything was just sticking here and wasn't going anywhere because it just couldn't move fast enough. So that should tell you how much we're generating, and that's why it's a problem. I need to look into a way to void things when they get to a certain level, and then also kind of just copy what I did here behind me on the other two plots. Because not a lot is all automated. It's really just the Inferium and the couple things that I already had right here. So that's a quick update. I'm going back to work, and I'll let you know if I figure something out for this. I don't know if it's going to be voiding or just how we're going to handle all these new resources coming in because, you know, we weren't gone that long, and I'm wondering, they're starting to fill up. Yeah, they definitely are. So I'll look into it. I'll let you know. I think this might be what we're looking for here. Overflow destruction card, and that's with AE2. We should be able to put one into a storage cell in a cell workbench and then delete incoming items if the cell is full. Now, we don't want to do that to any old cell. I think if we got a 4K ME storage cell, that right here, 4K ME, that's 32,512 items of one type. That's quite a lot. So if we just used that, we can put the 4K ME item storage cell in a cell workbench. And then since right now the thing we're making the most of is Inferium, I can say I want Inferium Essence to be the only thing. I think that's how this works. I've never done it before, but I think I can put it in as a filter for this particular cell, which it looks like it took. You can see it on the little icon there. Now, hope number one is that means this cell will only accept Inferium, nothing else. My second intention, if we look at that overflow card, overflow destruction card, if we wanted to grab one of these, and apparently that was a quest, neat, and then put that into, well, hold on, is this going to put it into the cell, or is it going to, let's check. Yeah, so upgrades, it has it on there now. So now this 4K item storage cell has a filter for Inferium, it has overflow destruction on it, and I think what that means is it'll fill all the way up with Inferium, and we shouldn't ever need more than whatever that was, 32,000, and then if it goes beyond that, it'll start destroying it. That means it won't clog up any other cells. So if we take that, and let's say any with filters, I'm going to keep on the bottom left just so we can kind of remember what we're doing here. I think something else we need to do is set the priority so that it is a higher priority than the rest. All the rest are 0. I think if this one is set to 1, it will be a higher priority for inserting things into this, which is what we want. Yeah, see? So now this is going up. We see the Inferium going in. I'm going to leave it and not use it because I want to see if when it gets to the top, it starts destroying it rather than filling up other things. So we should be able to see. We actually have 18K of it right now. I don't know if there's a way to kind of repartition it from the other cells into this one that we just set up, but that's all right. Actually, I could probably go and just use it all, convert it, and then start with a clean slate. Let's do that. That means we need to make lots and lots of Prudentium. So let's get at that. And we can get quite a bit. In fact, I'm out of other stuff, so I can't actually use all of it. But I think we did a dent on it. We're down to 2,500, and that's close-ish to what's in here. So I think that's good. So now we wait. Let's see if this fills all the way and then stops putting more elsewhere. And then the other thing I was curious about, you can actually sort by stuff. And if we do sort by number of items, what do we have the most of? Redstone, Prudentium, and slime. So we might want to do similar things for these. Actually, poppies too. Geez, yeah, we need to filter some of this stuff. Actually, I'll get to that in a minute. I'm wondering, can I make this? Because I keep just blowing through these things now, and this one is unbreakable. The other ones have a limit, and that's to make, the new kinds of essences. I might be able to make this, because I've got Supremium stuff. Yeah, look at that. I can make a Master Infusion Crystal. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. What I do have to worry about is how quickly I'm running out of prosperity shards. I might maybe quarry for those, or yeah, actually, why wouldn't we do that? Let's go check if we can do that real quick. Because we have our, where is it? Somewhere, mining dimension. That's set up with our quarry, which was doing diamonds. Now that's not necessary because we're growing diamonds in the garden. Oh, remind me, when we get back, we got to check for this too. Can we now make that multi-dimensional thing? So much to do, man. All right. So if we look at the filter, we no longer want this. We want to remove diamond, add tags, and then I think it would be C ores prosperity. Yeah, and then that's any type of prosperity ore. Then we put that back in, and then we restart it. Is that then going to go through and grab me some new prosperity ore? Because that'd be awesome. Ooh, it looks like it is. I'm smart. I don't have to do it manually. I'm very proud of myself for that. What do you mean it was the obvious thing to do? All right, well, that's clearing. Let's see if we can figure out this. The multi-dimensional wireless who's-a-mo-whatchit. Yeah, it was this one. We have the infinity range booster. We want a dimension card. Oh, that's what... Remember I was thinking we needed nether stars for something? I think we could totally do this. Yeah, we just need a couple more infinity range boosters. And one we have down here, I think. Is it in this? Is that where we... Yeah, right here. We just need to make one more. We can make... Yep. That, make one more of the cards, infinity range booster, and then I think that's it. Yeah, look at that. I mean, 4 nether stars, that's expensive, but that's worth it. We can access our inventory from any dimension now, which would be, like, incredible. Infinity booster. Look at that. Then do I need to relink my terminal? No, I don't think so. And then we should test that, shouldn't we? Let's head back over, check on mining dimension. And then we can open this. Look at that. Now we can access it anywhere. That is awesome. I'm a fan. So I think I'll wait a minute. I'll bring some of this back with us. And then when I head back, I think I am going to upgrade those 2 other plots with the growth accelerators that we can get other seeds growing and other types of essences and all that type of thing. And then once that's in place, we'll just double check on storage, make sure we don't need any other sorts of filters or overflow cards, or we'll just get all set. And then we'll see what comes next. See you in a few, citizen. So I decided to do some mining while I was here in the mining dimension. Just a little bit, as you can see. It wasn't, too much. And the good news is I found 4 Allthemodium ore. 2 different spots, 2 each. And it got me thinking, I remembered that at some point or another, I picked up this Allthemodium site, 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And I looked at it, and it turns out it's not terrible to make. You need this calcinated aldemodium oresite powder, which is just blasting the whatever. It's not calcinated yet. And it's kind of cheap stuff aside from raw aldemodium ore. But we can get 2 of these per, like slate ore or whatever that we find. So we could just keep making these potions, assuming that it helps us find this stuff. So for example, I mean, I've got 2. Should we just use one? It can be found at this level that we're at. And I'm curious, so if we head somewhere we haven't dug anything out yet, surely it's worth a try. It is worth a try, and don't call me Shirley. All right, that's it. I drank it. Should we be able to see some if it was through the walls? How far away can you see it? This is not very encouraging. Wouldn't it show up? What gives? I thought this was totally gonna work. All right, let's just start digging through. Am I gonna find anything? Ooh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw something. I didn't. It's not because I'm wearing night vision goggles, is it? What a ripoff. I'm not seeing anything. And that's all of it right there. We just ran out of it, and I didn't see a thing. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I was pretty sure of myself. If that's something that you use successfully, let me know if I did anything wrong there, because I'm a little peeved. I was hoping to be able to find something. Yeah, and then of course I just find some here. I mean, is it worth drinking the other one just so I can see what happens? Like, can I actually see this through the walls? I think it is, in the spirit of, finding out what's going on-ington. Okay, so there's some right up there. I'm over here. I can't see it, obviously. I've got aldemodium site. If I drink that and then look over here, yeah, nothing. That is totally not working. It's not doing a thing. Maybe is it the night vision? No, it's not that. Is it, shaders? No, it's not shaders. I just turned the shaders off. That actually makes it worse. I can't see that at all. Hello, it is unshadered Legion V. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't know what's up. If you can tell me what I'm doing wrong and why this is not doing a thing, because I thought I'd be able to see it through blocks, and I 100% cannot. But yeah, let me know. And there we go. I still have 1 row left, and that's all of the tier 1 through 4 seeds that I want. In this plot, we have Inferium over here. A lot of the bigger ones like tier 4 and 5 are right here, but I think eventually we might need this. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, that's all set. I think I want to monitor this now, just to see, is it going to drive our storage insane, or are we going to be able to keep up? Oh, by the way, is the Inferium full? I kind of forgot to check. How are we looking down here? Okay, it's red. That's something. 32,000. Good. It looks like it's full. And it's still being made, so we shouldn't see this going up. 33,000. I'm going to watch it for a second, but I'm pretty sure that's just the extra that was left over in other bits. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. So this is working. That is a beautiful thing. Now, I'm noticing some of the other ones are getting up there. With the other essences, maybe I make like a 64K storage and partition it so they're each equal. There's a way to do this so that it's clean, and I might look into that. Let's see. I'm going to see if these start filling up, because as of now, they're not really. If they do start, if I start seeing these ones, the ones that are kind of our buffer, the empty ones starting to fill up, then we'll look into more, partitioning and overflow cards and all that kind of thing. I don't know that it's necessary just yet. That being said, and now that we've got a full 32,000 Inferium, I'm going to start converting all of that into the higher tiers, because after I claim this, I would like to know how much Supremium we can get, because I kind of want a couple other ones here. I think Emerald, that was one that I wanted. But more importantly, I want to move on to Insanium and see if it's possible to get some of these, insane things that we can see here. And we did get the Master Infusion Crystal, by the way. I just didn't have it in my inventory. And didn't really get anything I wanted out of that. But yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of combining. I'll let you know how much we're able to get out of that 32,000 up to Supremium and then Insanium. And we'll go from there. I'm going through some of these quests up here for auto crafting, and I will show you why in a moment. I don't know if I can get it to work, but I have an idea. Because it's a bit complex, at least to my brain, but what you should be able to do is use these blank patterns and do, because we're doing this so much, the Inferium essence into Prudentium. I'm wondering if I can encode that onto a crafting pattern and then do the same for Tertium on another pattern. Then that's at least 2 knocked out that we wouldn't have to do. And I do that on an ME pattern encoding terminal, by the way. And then we have this pattern provider. Can I just put these in here now? Yeah. So we've got crafting patterns for prudentium and tertium. Now, how do we set all this up? Looks like we need a molecular assembler, I think. That'll actually do the auto crafting jobs for us. I believe we can put it right next to this. Yep, that's our molecular assembler. Okay. Then do I just hook it up to the, like this, put that there? What happens if I do that? Oh, one other thing I probably have to do. Remember when we were doing wireless stuff? We did crafting terminal, wireless terminal, but there were more. Yeah, wireless pattern encoding terminal. I wonder if I need that. Or pattern access terminal. Which would it? I don't know. Let's see if we can send a job through. So we have no tertium right now, so let's see if we can use this to make some. The question is, how do we send a job over to it? Oh, I think I need crafting storage as well. Hold on. Need a crafting unit, and then let's just start with the 1K. I don't know how much storage we would actually need out of this. So we'll get a 1K crafting storage. That, I suppose, could be anywhere. Let's just put all these together for now. Maybe, ooh. It's online, okay. And now if we go to our wireless terminal up here, crafting status, we do have this. CPU 1K storage, it's online. Here we go. If an item or fluid is able to be auto-crafted, whatever you have bound to pick block, usually the middle click, brings up a UI to specify the amount to be crafted. Then there's this. It looks like the crafting storage doesn't need to be connected to this type of thing, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's just see. If I go to tertium, it's got a plus next to it. Oh, cool. Select amount. You can say how much you want. Let's just say 10. What happens if 10 next? To craft, available, automatic. Whoa, this is cool. Let's click start, see what happens. It's just automatically creating these. Look at that. Oh, Citizen, that's incredible. It just auto did that for us. I don't have to do it anymore. Now, importantly, would it be able to create, like in a line, would it know that it needs prudentium before this and create it? I don't know. I mean, we've got so much already. Let's just, let's go nuts. Let's say, we've got back up to 33K inferium. So if we say we want prudentium, I'm just going to do 1,000, see what happens. Oh, actually, we could do more. 33K, that would be a fourth of that, so about 8,000. So let's go next with that prudentium. No crafting CPUs are available. Really? Maybe it's too much? Too many bytes? Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think that needs to be a bit bigger. Okay, if we get a 16K crafting storage, I imagine that's gotta be like much more. And then out of curiosity, if I did like 2,000 tertium, because I don't think I made the prudentium, will it like go through that crafting process? Show crafting tree. Oh, I think it will. I think it'll make the inferium first into prudentium and then make the tertium. So it does it all for me. I don't even have to go through that middleman process. And yet, it still says no crafting CPUs. Does it say how much this like processes or does? All right, I've doubled up on everything and we've got more invaders in the house, but we're gonna leave them for now. Everything appears to be online. I've got a crafting co-processing unit along with 16K, 1K, and 1K. It's all online. Let's see if that's enough to do what I'm trying to do. Just trying to brute force it at this point. If I do 2,000 tertium next, no crafting CPUs are available. I'm losing my mind with that. How do I make it available? I just read something on a forum and it said it might be that you have to have two separate CPUs. So these are now two individual ones, a 1K and a 16K, or two 1Ks and a 16K. Maybe that'll do it. So now if we do 2,000 next, no, though it seemed to think about it for a second there. Okay, because I can do 10. That it handles no problem. So it must just be a size thing. Do I just need to make it super beefy, like 100 things of each of these? I might. I guess let's try it. All right, we're even yet beefier. Let's try that. Actually, wait. Yeah, I've got a bit more of these 1Ks. We'll throw them over there. So we've got 16, 16, 16, coprocessing, 1, 16. Lots. Let's just try that. This was not the rabbit hole I expected to go down right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was enough. That was the problem. We just needed tons of it. Okay, so now we can craft 2,000 at a time. If we do start, that's going to go real slow. So now I guess the only issue is, that. We need to speed this up. Acceleration cards. Okay. You know, I gave you a minute, but you were just driving me absolutely nuts every time. I accidentally just made too much, but I'm assuming we'll get use out of these. All right, acceleration cards. We're going to accelerate it to the max, see if that helps. Yeah, it's definitely going faster. Still take a bit, though. At least it's not me doing it. One thing I'm curious about, just because I'm so not familiar with all of this, do you know, is there a way to make it craft a stack at a time rather than one at a time? Because that's as accelerated as it can go. Yeah, let me know. I'm curious. Either way, I'm happy we did that. I'll throw the extra ones I have in here just in case. We can now make a bunch of patterns. Anytime something annoys us that we craft a lot, we can just send it to the auto crafter, which is really cool. But now that we've done that, I'm going to allow this to go through. I might even start an additional job, but then eventually I think what I'll do is convert that into the Supremium and then Insanium. And then I'll probably go out, I'll just prep that third plot of land. And then if we can, I'd love to get some Aldemodium seeds at least, which by the way, I was talking about how it would be difficult to do this, which it will be. I think it's like 36 total or something like that. But look at this. You also need to plant it on magical soil, which makes me think maybe we can't do this because you need Insanium blocks and Nether Star blocks, Awakened Supremium Growth Accelerator, Piglich Heart. So like I have no idea on half of this stuff, so maybe not, but we'll get close. I didn't plant these earlier, but since I've got the space, I think we're going to put the mob seeds that we have so far over here. And I also think I'd like to get the sheep seeds. I don't know what I'd use any of these for, but I don't have sheep yet, and I noticed earlier when I needed wool, you can craft white wool out of sheep essence. So unfortunately, we have to go through and do that whole soul jar thing again, but I think I am going to. Just going to grab some. Shouldn't take long. And actually, we can use wool to fill it up, so yeah, won't be bad. Your time has come, little ones. Forgive me. There we go. There's some sheep seed. We can add that over here. Now we've got a little mob section going. Look at that. Did you... I don't know if I showed it earlier, but when they grow, it does like the face of whatever it is, and really creepy. Yeah, I don't know that I like that. I think it's a little bit odd. By the way, that crafting job did finish. A bit slow. I might leave those running in the background. So why don't we go manual for a little bit and I'll see what I can come up with here. Yeah, this is just so much faster. Okay, let's see how much of the Insanium we can get. At least a stack. That's not bad. Do I even need more of that for now? Let's see. Got new ones. Niotic Crystal. Let's just do the farmland once, so we know we can get it. We'll plant these, whatever that is, Niotic Crystal. And now we've at least unlocked the final tier of seeds. And actually, the Aldemodium took, yeah, a Nether Star block with like lots and lots of them. But I kind of forgot Nether Star seeds were a thing, so maybe we should start there. Actually, not bad. That is not bad at all, the Nether Star seeds, but what do you have to plant it on? Also not bad. Huh. We just need to kill 6 withers, because yeah, we are completely out, or wait, no, we've got 1 Nether Star, so 5 withers. We need more wither skeleton skulls. Okay, we can do that at the mob farm. All right, we can craft these, can't we? Sure can. So there's that. Let's get a couple extra just for luck. All right, I'm gonna go wither hunting. When I get back, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to do this, which is kind of incredible. Yeah, I'm a fan. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go wither hunting. Wish me luck. When I get back, we will make that. What's that, citizen? Why aren't I showing you? Well, you've already seen this part, and it gets a little bit samey if you have to watch it over and over again. So I will put in the work for you, and I will let you know when it's done. Yes, I know I'm incredible. You don't have to tell me. There we go. We've got what we need. Well, let's head back. Oh, I totally forgot to get those emerald seeds. Let's do that too. That should be easy. I don't know why we didn't do this one yet. I must have just forgot. Because I will not miss having to trade with the Fletchers and whoever else to keep filling up on these. And actually, let's move some of these now over to here. This one is now entirely full. Let's grab the rest. And we'll move these over to the third plot because I think I want to have this special little area for any of the insane ones that we're getting. Can't put them with all the chaff over here. So that's mobs on that side. Let's go over to this side. Gold, Fluix, Netherite. I still can't believe we're growing Netherite. That's never going to seem normal to me. All right, but if we put Prosperity Seed Base there, and assuming we want this Nether Star seed, all it is Insanium and 4 Nether Stars. And we have a stack of Insanium, almost. Now we have 8 Nether Stars, so we'll get the 4. And then this is going to be pretty incredible. Put all of that there, activate it, And this is Nether Star Seeds. We don't have to actually do any more wither fights. So if I take these and put them in our little thing right here, tier 6. Oh no, that's right. That's not going to work. I forgot. We need to get this Nether Star Crux. It has to be planted on that. And that we can do. We've got all of that stuff. The Withering Soul, I think 35% drop chance. We got all that. Block of Diamond, no problem. We can get that. Now, does it need to be planted on this, or it needs to be beneath the dirt that you're planting it on? Because that would be my thought. Let's see if it's beneath the dirt. So if I've already got stuff there. Whoops. So if we just get rid of these, because I don't think it's necessary, and then we'll put our Nether Star Crux right here for now. I want to save the middle for all the Modium if we can get it. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. So now that's underneath the soil. If we put our Nether Star Seeds here, that should be able to grow. Yes? No? Yeah, there we go. And that means we are getting Nether Star Essence. And Nether Star Essence can be crafted into Nether Star Shards. Nether Star Shards can be crafted, 3 of them, into Nether Stars. So there's 2 steps to get there, but still, that's not bad. I mean, in the time I've been talking, we got 7 or 8. So we'll let that go for a while. I'm not worried. I think we'll be able to get quite a bit. And then once that's filled up, that'll be at least one thing for our Nether Star block. So we need 81 total blocks of Nether Stars. That'll still take a while. Insanium block, that we'll be able to do. Dirt block, no problem at all. Awakened Supremium Growth Essence. I think we could probably manage that. Insanium Farmland we already have. Dragon Head, no problem. Moonlight Magic Crepe Myrtle Sapling? That, I have no idea. I'd have to look up. Ender Pearl block, no problem, I don't think, because we've already got a bunch of those. Piglich Heart, that is a boss fight, so we'd have to look into that as well. So 2 at the bottom that potentially are issues. I'm going to look those up. Wouldn't that just be incredible if we could grow all the Modium? But of course, that also means we need how much? 36 ingots. So I'd have to find a bit more, I'm sure. I might be close, like 30-something-ish. Let's process some of this stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of forgot about this process. We can get a decent amount. All right, let me see what I can do. Just to double check if, well, because we've got, no, we can't use the Paxel. I forgot about that. Never mind. So if we've got this all the Modium Slate ore, I've got the spellbook with Mining Missile with luck. That, if we break it, gives us, is that just 1? So I guess sometimes it doesn't work. But I could also put that in so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I'm overthinking it, I'm sure. Yeah, let's just keep breaking them and seeing if we get more than 1. I could have sworn that we got 2 the one time we did this. Yeah, there we go. There's 2. So sometimes it's just a luck thing. We'll see if we can get more than we would have otherwise. Actually, Piglich Boss, that's on here. We could locate an ancient pyramid and then take on the Piglich. 1,000 hearts and currently has no attacks? Okay. Huh. So maybe we can do this. I'm going to go and process this stuff. We might be able to do this. I'm going to give it a shot. So first we purify, right? Yep, with oxygen. Okay. Not sure I want to use all of these. Let's just see what 12 does. We're going to need lots of flint as well. All right, there we go. 24 of the clumps. Those go into the crusher. And I'm thinking while that's doing that, remember we talked about our sword? If we're going to take on a boss with 1,000 hearts, should we do that sword upgrade real quick before we go? I'm probably going to do that. We're going to do this, see how much we get, and then I'm probably going to get a new sword with a ton of different enchantments on it. And there we go. That should give us actually 36 right there. I think isn't that what we needed? Man, that tripling and stuff is just really, really helpful. Because now we can do that. Look at all the Modium. It's a beautiful sight. Yeah, I think we're totally going to have enough. Let's double check. We needed none for that and 4 blocks, which is 9. Yeah. So we've got enough there, and I'm going to use a little bit of this for a new sword, because I think we need to do that before we do Vibranium. And then the only thing I need to check on is this Moonlight Magic Crepe Myrtle Sapling, which is a lot to say. Oh boy, it turns out it's a new mod. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to have time for this then. Is that it right there? Moonlight Magic Crepe Myrtle Sapling? Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to look into this maybe, but if nothing else, we will get everything except for this. Maybe next video we could do Productive Trees to get that. Because this is madness. What is all of this? Okay, either way, we know we want that sword. So let's do that. And as a reminder, the reason we're doing this is because what we're using now, if we look at our basic tools, we have a refined obsidian sword. That's 12 attack damage. What I'd like to make is a vibranium sword, 36 attack damage, so tripling it. In order to get that, you need to use your upgrade with vibranium on an all-the-modium sword. And to get that, you need to put your all-the-modium upgrade on a netherite sword. So pretty simple. I say what we do is we enchant a netherite sword with all the things we want, and then we upgrade it twice. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to need a lot of different enchantment books. And all this stuff has helped pretty good. I mean, obviously we aren't going to need mending or unbreaking on the new one. But if I can, I'd like a higher level of sharpness. And then maybe we, instead of frostbite, maybe we also put decrepitude on a sword with sanctified. Yeah, let's look into it. Give me a few minutes. So do you remember those auto traders that we were looking at getting? It was way back when we were looking at Easy Villagers, and I remembered I didn't want to because it took netherite, and now that's obviously not an issue. So I just created one, and I'm wondering if we can do this. I just tested it. I made a toolsmith in there, which means you can input iron ingot, it'll export emeralds. It does that automatically, I don't have to do anything. I'm down in the basement because I'm wondering, can I do an import bus that only imports iron ingots and an export bus that only exports emeralds? Then if I connect it to the system, will they just run and like turn all of my iron into emeralds? I thought of it because obviously going to be using a lot of emeralds in a minute, but let's see if this works. So if I connect up that, doesn't seem to be doing anything yet. Can you not automate or maybe it doesn't count as the right type of inventory? Let me try to get this working. I'll let you know if I figure it out. Or wait a minute, I think I'm thinking of this backwards. Hold on. We don't want to import to this. We want to export from our storage network. So export bus is the iron ingot, and then we want to import the emeralds into the system. I think that's the way I should be thinking about this. So if I do that, yeah, look at that. It's slow, but it's going up. So we're importing our iron. I'm not too concerned with the speed. He's going to have to refresh anyway. And then if we connect this up, bring that across. Now we're also exporting bringing the emeralds into the storage. That's so cool. Yeah, look at that. Cool little thing. I just wanted to see if we could do it, and we totally can. So now we've got this guy down here. He's going to automatically be trading. We'll get our emeralds that way, and I'm happy with that. Anyway, I will get back to trading and getting all those enchantments. I'll let you know when we're ready. All right, I've done a lot of work with the plebs, and I think we're just about there. I can't think of anything else I want to change. Mars Exulte is fantastic, and in fact, I think I'm just going to name the new sword Mars Exulte, because it's pretty much the same, but here's what I'm thinking. Max level sharpness, which is sharpness 8. We've got decrepitude 12, which is the max level. I think we've only got 9 on the bow, so it's actually better. Sanctified 8, which I believe is... no, that's not max level. I think you can go up to 12, but that's all I got to on Sanctified. Frostbite 10, which is higher than we have now because we had Frostbite 8. And Looting 7, which should come in handy, I would hope. That is going to be an absolutely bonkers sword. We just have to make the sword now. And that's actually kind of the easy part, because all we have to do is grab ourselves a new diamond sword, and then lots of upgrade material, including all the modium and vibranium, which we still have plenty of, luckily. There we go. I think that's all we need. I don't know if it's cheaper to enchant, for example, a diamond sword instead of a netherite or an anything else, but maybe we should do all the enchantments first, because then we're just going to go straight to netherite. That's bothering me, even though it doesn't matter. Then to all the modium, then to vibranium. Yeah, maybe we do that. All right, here we go. We'll name it right off the bat. Actually, that's the difference. This one is Mars Exulte. This one is Mars Exulte! All caps. Yep, that's what does it. Okay, so we've got sharpness 8. Decrepitude 12. And I'm apparently an idiot. I can't... Or wait, maybe it's because I can't have Decrepitude and Sanctified? Oh, good. Whew. I was worried I already maxed it out because it wouldn't let me do this, which is strange. Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, you're my Sanctified guy. If I just get a 5, maybe I combined it too many times? I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I guess maybe you can't have Decrepitude and Sanctified on the same one. Okay. I didn't know that, which is a shame. Sanctified is nice. It does holy damage and slightly regenerates health on hitting. Maybe it's not necessary, though. We've got quite a lot of health, so yeah, I guess for now, Sanctified will go in there. We'll save it for something else. Bummer, but that's okay. What we can do is get Frostbite, so that'll be some extra damage. Sharpness, Decrepitude, and Frostbite 10. And finally, wow, to get looting on here, looting 7, we need 92 levels. But that's going to be an insane sword. Well, luckily somebody thought ahead and made an XP farm. I'm talking about me, citizen. However, I didn't fix the issue where creepers can explode, so I think I'm gonna sneak up. We're gonna turn that on and then I'm gonna run for it. Make sure there's no creepers, and then we'll go fill up on XP, because that's what happened last time. I was just filling up on XP. Creeper got hit by an arrow and blew everything up. So we need to get to like level 100 or so, and then we're gonna have our sword. This is a bit of madness. I just wanted to get the right spawner out of here. I think it's the nether, or the wither skeletons. Ow. Hold on. I think the problem is these wither skeletons, because they shoot fire arrows, so maybe that'll solve the issue we were seeing earlier with the creepers. Either way, I think we're done with needing the skulls for them. Okay, we should have enough. I think I fixed everything. I was just like breaking things left and right in there, but I think it's all good now. Let's, just in case, quickly do that, run away. And then, hopefully, we can do this. Yeah, look at that. Sharpness, looting, frostbite, decrepitude, Mars Exulte, 92 levels, so worth it. Now, we go nuts with the upgrades. We get ourselves a netherite upgrade. We're up to 8 attack damage. We are going all the modium, which is 18 attack damage. We've already passed up this sword. Oh man, look at this thing. Gotta look at it, gotta appreciate the Aldemodium sword. But we're not stopping there, oh no. We're going up to Mars Exulte Vibranium, 36 attack damage. Undefeatable sword. So as much as I hate to say it, we're gonna have to retire the old Mars Exulte. It served us well, but we're gonna keep it in storage. And we now have this one. Oh man, we've gotta take this thing for a test drive. Actually, maybe we go find that pyramid, because I know there's a lot of hard mobs in there. We could try this out there. Oh man. Side note, I finally got around to attaching the storage controller from the old storage to an import bus. I just put it right on the back. It leads down into the one we already have. And really all that means is I've never, ever transferred all of the iron out. That's still connected to the iron farm. So that's the only thing this is doing. It's going to bring all the poppies and all the iron into our new storage network. So it's finally done. I know it took me forever. I'm a doofus. You'll remember we were looking into this Aldemodium seeds with Mystical Agriculture. You'll also remember that I need magical soil, and we were looking through all of this quite closely, without one time looking up at the top and seeing that not only can you craft it, but there is an infusion crafting through Mystical Agriculture that can be done for this. It is still pretty expensive. You got a lot of Insanium in there, and this is the thing. I don't know if I can do this, because you'll see Dragon Scale, Mystical Agriditions. That's what we would use. And if I search, you'll notice I do have Dragon Scales. But this is Forbidden Arcanus. It's a different mod, so maybe it dropped the wrong kind, because there are 2 different kinds. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. We were looking so much into this and how much it was going to take to do each one of these things, and it turns out there's another way to get it. That being said, we still do need to go and get this Piglich heart, because it is a part of the main quest line. We still have to do that. The Piglich boss, it's still on here. And we need that area anyway for an Obtainium smithing template, so we're still going to do all of this by the end of the video. Just good note that we also can potentially still plant Aldemodium and not need that tree that we weren't sure if we were going to be able to get. This one, the Moonlight Magic Crepe Myrtle Sapling. So I guess the first thing we should do is check that does this work with the Dragon Scales that we have. So we'll get 4 of those. We've got the farmland, and we can actually make 4 blocks. We've already got everything we potentially need. Well, I guess let's try it. Let's see if this works with the scales we have. Something tells me it's not going to. Not going to work, that is. So, farmland in the middle. What? Oh, it's on there. It's just invisible. I forgot about that. Insanium blocks on all of these. Dragon scales here, but kind of the wrong type. And yeah, it doesn't say anything. It would typically have a little indicator on there that it would turn into the proper seeds, and it does not have that. Well, then we've got a question now. Do we go try to reawaken the old Ender Dragon? Which I think I remember how to do. A few end crystals, which I could probably make. You know what? I think I'm going to try it. It actually kind of gives us a reason to use our sword, except not really. I typically stick to the bow with the Ender Dragon, but either way, let's just see if it drops the things we need. I think I actually have enough of this to get 4, do I? Ooh, just enough, okay. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Let's go beat the Ender Dragon again. Which, by the way, should be just loads easier, because now we have a jetpack. I think it's just these 4 spots that we need to put it on. And hopefully I'm right about that. So end crystal there. That does look pretty active to me. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Actually, I barely ever do this. Oh, why aren't you working? There we go. One there, and finally one over here. That totally looks like it's working. Look at that. Ah, the cloister bells. Yeah, 100%, we're in business. So now we just hang over here and wait for our best friend in the whole wide world to show up. There you are. Are you gonna give... Oh, nope. You gonna give us what we're looking for here? I guess first, let's get rid of all of these again. Which, yes, so much easier. Oh, by the way, I saw everybody's, funny time to say it, but I saw everybody's comments about how the jetpack has hover. I'm using that right now. I just don't typically use it because then my energy or whatever you want to call it doesn't like recharge my jetpack until I land. So that's why I usually have hover off. But yes, I do see that you can use hover. In fact, maybe we upgrade the jetpack so I get more energy available. It should be easy now with all of the resources and storage we have. But yeah, there we go. So now we're recharged. All right, we are ready. It does look like Decrepitude doesn't work on you. What about the sword? Can I hit you in midair? Ah! Whoa! That is nice. Look at all that damage. Wow, we're just chasing the dragon around. Gotcha, sucker. Oh man, that is nuts. All right, now watch for drops. We need your scales, please. Didn't see anything drop. Did you see anything? Hello, dragon scales. Oh, there's another egg. Is that normal? Is that supposed to happen? We definitely did not get any scales. Were we supposed to? Looking at the map, I don't see any drops anywhere. So maybe I'm not as big a doofus as I thought. Like maybe this just doesn't work. Because it doesn't look like there's a way to make these. It just says dropped by the Ender Dragon upon death, which it really wasn't. I checked. I mean, I'm not missing them, right? Oh, also, did this rebuild everything? My waystone is gone. Aw, man. This is still here, but yeah, I think it destroyed my waystone when it rebuilt everything. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe we should put it out here to be safe. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm a big old dummy. I am a doofus. Oh, geez, and look over here. There's a ton of drops. Oh, man. Okay, so if you're curious for the future, this is where I did the last, like I struck my final blow and defeated the Ender Dragon. There's even something up here in the air. Did you see that? There was dragon skin in the air. So this is where I took that final shot. I looked over there where I saw the Ender Dragon like explode and be finished basically. But this is where I took the final shot. This is where the drops were. So in case you run into a similar issue, that's the problem. But that's actually a solution for us. We just got exactly what we wanted. So yeah, I'll head back in a minute. I actually don't know though. Whoops, did I look at you? My apologies. Let's try the sword. One shot. Yeah, I never picked up a dragon head, and I think we might need it for other stuff. So real quick, I'm going to run and grab one, and then we'll head back. We'll make a couple more of these too, just to be safe, and then we'll head out. All of this can go into the inventory. Okay, let's do it. Should be one over this way. I don't know that we've been back here since 100 days, so if you're curious about, the first trip out to the End Islands, I do believe that was at the end of the first 100 days video. So go check that out. Oh wow, this is so much easier than last time. Now that we have an easier ability traveling. You can see the path we had to take down there. That's awesome. Wow, lots of amethyst. Jeez. Doesn't look like there's a dragon head on this one. There's a loot chest though. Soul tree sapling? Oh, we just found a productive trees thing. Could come in handy. Oh man, looting is so much easier with this wireless setup. I know I've said it before, but I truly mean it. Okay, was there a dragon head over here? Yes, there is. I see it. Just never picked it up when we were out here last time. So we'll fix that. We will grab you. Thank you. Now we've got ourselves a dragon head. I wonder if there's more out here while we're here. I'm going to take a little bit of a look around. I'll meet you back at the base. And we're back. Ended up doing a bunch of looting. I got some extra shulker shells. Got an extra dragon head, so we've got 2 of those now. We do have our dragon scales that we need, which if I'm not mistaken, should mean that we can now make our, what was it? Magical farmland? I'm kind of trying to do something important here, and you guys, you're just constantly getting in the way. That's actually pretty good, but not to me. I've got better stuff now. How about you just, beat it? Go do something else. That guy, I'm so popular. Alright, so now, with the right kinds of dragon scales, the right types of dragon scales, we can put those down now. Now it says magical soil on there, which is what we want. So we right click, we step back. That is looking good. And we get ourselves 1 magical soil, which is incredibly valuable. Now, along with that, we're also going to need the Aldemadium seeds, which was the blocks and more insanium. So I think I'll need more insanium essence. The Aldemadium, I think, yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get 4 blocks, which I'd normally be uncomfortable with, but since we're doing this to get infinite Aldemadium, I'm not too uncomfortable with it. So you know the drill. I'm going to go through this process and I'll let you know when we have a bit more. And after all that, we can get up to 52. It's crazy how quickly that goes down, but that should be fine. 4 of those. Prosperity Seed Base. I think we're in business. Oh man, this is going to be incredible. So Prosperity Seed Base, Insanium blocks, all the Modium blocks, so expensive. All the Modium seeds. Check this out. Oh man, look at that. All the Modium seeds. Incredible. Also, it looks like we're doing a little bit of work at the All the Mod Star level. Yeah, we needed the Insanium block anyway. Okay, now I'm very worried about using this magical soil. Like, you know, if I do it wrong, I'm going to break it or something. All the Modium seeds require magical soil placed directly below in order for them to grow. I'm going to assume that it's the same as the other one, by which I mean we should be able to put it into the middle of this. And I was doing a lot with emerald seeds. We need to get rid of those, put them somewhere else. This will do for now. Okay, now I'm really hoping it's just the same as the other where we put it beneath right there. And then if I plant you in the middle, please grow. It's growing. Yes. Which means we are now collecting all the Modium essence, which I'm really curious about. What can we do with it? There we go. So 8 of it becomes all the Modium nugget. And then obviously the nuggets can go into ingots. Oh my goodness. You can make an all the Modium carrot. Why didn't anybody tell me this? This is going to be our new food source. Oh, we can actually automate this with mystical agriculture. We could make ourselves carrots, and then we're making all the Modium. We could eat all the Modium. Yeah, this is happening. Okay, so if we grab you, we can get 6 so far, but we also have 50. Now I'm not too worried about spending this. I have 25 carrots, but just as a proof of concept, yeah, I can make carrots out of essence. That is so cool. And then if we surround you, that is all the Modium carrots. I need to do a comparison on this. Let's get 4 for now. And we've got lots of golden carrots. That is 3 haunches, hunger haunches or whatever, and 7.5 saturation. The all the Modium is 20 hunger haunches, 160 saturation. That's incredible. Can I eat one of these now? I want to eat one now. Whoa. Oh, and you eat them instantly. Look at what it did to my health. I've got like 6 absorption hearts. I've got regeneration 3 and absorption 3, 12 max absorption. This is nuts. Okay, we are, we're hanging on to that. That's going to be very useful if we do any boss fights. In fact, going to look for that pyramid. That's probably where these are going to come in handy. Wow, those are incredible. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oh, and Vibranium is the same. It uses magical soil as well. So, I mean, we could get Vibranium. It's exactly the same. We just need enough Vibranium. Okay, so not terrible. We'll eventually do that. I think we should probably work on finding that pyramid and getting ourselves that Piglich heart. And we don't really need it as of now, but it is a quest. And I'd still like to find it, actually. And then my hope is that'll give us enough time to work on the base a little bit. I haven't done much aside from set up this mystical agriculture area. It also could use some improvement. So maybe improving that, make it look more like a agriculture greenhouse type of thing. And then we also need to add more to the top of the tower for the video. So I'm hoping we can get back in time to work on that. So I'm going to regroup and then we can head on an adventure to the other. Also, it turns out I can upgrade these, the jetpacks. So I think I'm going to go through that real quick. Here we go. There's a gold backpack, which looks like actually brings down my armor, but more FE that it can hold. I'm assuming we can keep going though. Oh yeah, let's keep going. Up to diamond, which, wow, 5 million FE. Yeah, we probably should have done this a long time ago. And emerald is 12.5 million. Whoo boy. Dare I get an all the Modium jetpack? 60 million FE and 9 armor. Wow. How quickly is that thing working? Because that's a lot of all the Modium. The plant, I mean. Actually, might be able to get quite a bit. Not as much as I thought. An extra 13 ingots might be enough. No, I think I need about 40. So let's wait until this essence fills up a bit more. I think for now, emerald is pretty good. Big upgrade. And we can use that upgrade as we head to the other. Now, before we go, brief description about what we're doing. Because one thing we can do is look for the unobtainium smithing template. That's the place we're headed. I don't know that we're going to get to that, though. Essentially, underground in these pyramids we're looking for, there's going to be a room with a trial spawner, and it's a library room, and if you defeat that, you get this smithing template. However, I happen to know it's pretty difficult to find those, so I don't know if we're going to get there, but we do want to find the ancient pyramid, just so we have one kind of on our radar. And it's kind of hard to see, but on the screenshot down here, you'll see these two guys. That's what we're looking for, the Piglich. The Piglich, of course, drops the Piglich heart, which we need, but fortunately for us, doesn't look like it attacks yet. It's just got a lot of hearts. Actually, I wasn't even thinking about it, but Decrepitude is going to really come in handy for that because it'll be percentage of the health, not like a certain amount of hearts, which is incredibly helpful. And then finally, the issue that I see is these ancient pyramids are, I'm not exaggerating, they are just wall-to-wall spawners. It is so many spawners, so it's difficult to get the natural spawn of the Piglich because it's just overwhelmed with mobs. So my goal is going to be to run through here and destroy as many spawners as possible so we have a better chance of spawning the Piglich. And yes, this is probably the most dangerous thing we've done to date in this world. Very easy to get overwhelmed, and as far as I'm aware, I don't think you can actually break blocks at the pyramid. They're unbreakable, which means if we get stuck in there or lost, we're kind of stuck. We don't really have an easy way out. That's why I'm hoping if we keep some waystones on us, and maybe even grab a couple extra, that will give us an escape if we need it. Hopefully we're prepared enough. I mean, Mars Exulte and the armor we have, I'm not super worried, but I'm still a little bit worried. Doesn't hurt to be a little careful. That being said, I think we're ready. So let's head to, I've got this temp the other, and that brings us here. We're actually going to pick this up because we don't need a temporary one. And then, yeah, this place is nice and happy. I think actually I'm going to change to night vision goggles. It's a little bit better. And then we're going to use our explorer's compass. And if you do at all the mods, that'll bring you to structures that are specific to this mod pack, and it just so happens that the Ancient Pyramid is one of those. So let's put that into our Explorer's Compass, and it looks like we've got one about 1,500 blocks in that direction. Let's go find it. Wow, the jetpack now is just not even going out. I probably could leave hover on at this point because I'm just using none of the energy in it, or very, very little. Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for right there. So, this actually, interesting spawn. It's kind of in the middle here. So if we look over here, okay, we found Ancient Pyramid. That's good. Yeah, not seeing much around. Actually, I think what we'll do, let's go to the top over here and set down our waystone, just so we have a way to get back here very easily. And right here should do. Uh-oh, we are attracting friends. Just trying to put down a waystone. There we go. Soul sand is really annoying, so I'm just getting a layer here that isn't. And we'll put this down. The other ancient pyramid, save. And I guess at this point, all that's left to do is go inside. So a reminder, we're gonna run in and just start breaking spawners. That's a Piglich. Maybe we don't need to, hold on. Wow, they're all over on the top. We can get a heart right now. Let's see if we can do this. So you really don't attack? Ow. Oh, the blaze do, but you don't attack, huh? So if I hit you with this, yeah, you've got Decrepitude. Wow, look at the hearts go down. He's already at 6,000 out of 99.99. Yeah, Decrepitude is going to make this way easier. This would have been a pain. Imagine doing this without, you know, probably do like, I don't even know, a couple hearts at once. We did it. That was, wow, that was way easier than I thought. They're all over the place out here. I thought we were going to have to destroy so many spawners. We're still going inside, but wow. I cannot believe how, like, available these guys were. I totally thought it was going to be more difficult. Oh. Hey, buddy. Goodbye. They are all over the place. They're all standing on top of it. I'm still being hurt, and I think it's from things inside. I think I'm being poisoned or something. How many of these hearts do we need? Because, I mean, they're just everywhere. That is incredible. Let's put those in here for safekeeping, and then I want to test my theory. Is this, I can break into these. Can I break into these down here? Is these the one that's unbreakable? They take a long time to break. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Even with an Aldemodium pickaxe, they take a while. So I might have been thinking about that. Look at all these spawners. This is what I'm talking about. They're everywhere. Oh boy. It begins. Mars Exulte. Oh my goodness. They are everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Quickly. Break spawners. Break spawners. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there we go. I don't know how much damage I'm taking because of the wither effect. We gotta get out of here. Ooh. So you see what I mean, citizen. That was a little nuts. And just look at all this stuff that we're picking up. It's insanity. The funny thing is, I don't think that did, like, hardly a thing. We probably broke more than 10 spawners. I don't know exactly, but I really don't think it made much difference. Like, clearly, these guys don't seem to notice that I broke spawners. Come on, get some. Get some. Break these, break these. Oh man, hard to tell where all of it's coming from. Just constantly surrounded. There's another one of these. Mr. Piglich. Got some blocks of netherite. That would have been nice at one point. Yeah, it's just endless. Okay, we got some stuff in here. I'm assuming the loot chests are going to be madness, and they are. It's, yeah, basically, wow. Lots of Aldemodium. There's a lot of netherite enchanted gear. Oh, there's vibranium too. Look at that. Okay, I'm liking this. So I guess maybe we don't do more looting just now. Maybe we just run around and look for spawners, break as many as we can, because they are in every single room. Yep, here's some more. Get rid of all of that. This is just madness. Hello, hello. More of you. Oh boy, here they are. Yep, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Goodbye. Nope, thank you. Yep, bye. Yee! Help me, help me. There's too many. Oh boy, yep. Get rid of that. Ow. Why did I say ow when I hit somebody with my pickaxe? Yep, get rid of you, get rid of you. So many spawners. Oh jeez, getting overwhelmed, getting overwhelmed. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we don't want to be in that room. Bottleneck them. Look at this. Holy wow. We need to get rid of all of you. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, jeez. Hard to tell if we're making any impact whatsoever. Gotta be doing something. Here's another room. And another. Seeing as there's a couple of you in here, we may as well collect a couple more hearts. Thank you. Actually, out of curiosity, Vulcan's Fury, if we use that in here, can we break anything? No. That did break exactly 0 things. Good to know. Now we're downstairs. We actually started upstairs, which I'm assuming is the opposite of what they intend. Who is they? The Aldemod, pantheon, I guess. Get rid of all of you. Oh, all this stuff. Can't help myself. Whew. Man, imagine seeing this early game. I mean, no way you'd survive here early game, but this stuff. I wonder why I was thinking that the blocks in here were unbreakable. Maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else. Ooh, somebody's exploding. What is that? Who's exploding? Are we done? Are we done exploding? I've got to be getting close to finishing off all the spawners in here. So I think that's it for the main level, or bottom level. I've already done this one. It's definitely much quieter in here than when we first arrived, that is. Ah, still some up here. I think I got it. I mean, if you look at the map, that icon, that's the Piglich, and it's basically just all Pigliches at this point. There's a couple zombie witches, things like that, but I don't know if that's just natural spawns or if it's from spawners. Either way, I think we did a great job clearing this place out. We took on the Piglich, and admittedly, that would be a lot scarier if they had attacks, because at this point it's just intimidating to try to get down 9,999 hearts. But Decrepitude kind of figured that out for us. And actually, it looks like they do... Oh no, I was going to say I thought they had attacks, but that was the witch. But yeah, like I said, this would take a long time without Decrepitude. And they might be. I think... Yeah, see, he's definitely attacking me, isn't he? Yeah, they have attacks. It's just not... like intimidating types of attacks, I guess. I don't know. Either way, this was quite successful. I'm gonna grab your heart, buddy, and then, I don't know. Do we bother with the basement? The basement that they said didn't exist? Also, if you're curious, in there we got 13 Piglich hearts, and if we look at the spawners, we got quite a few spawners. Up to 10 skeleton ones. There's spawner agitators, broken spawners. There's lots. We got lots and lots and lots. Which means we are nearly to the end of this quest line. We found the ancient pyramid. We took on the Piglich boss and got the heart. And that's the end of this. We really just have a lot of side quests and then also the unobtainium type things, which are different. So yeah, not quite done. Oh, and it's a good thing we got a few of those because apparently that's part of getting the unobtainium or alloys. I don't know. We will need it. I guess for now, let's head back. I want to think about what to build at the base. We may come back and look for the basement where that template is that we need. But for now, yeah, I think I want to head back. We can easily come back if we need to. There we go. Safely back in Rome. And also, now that we're here, a lot of times I'm recording before the previous video even comes out, just trying to get ahead a little bit. So sometimes I don't get to see all of your comments until near the end or even after I finish this video, but I did see some from 200 days. One of them was, I asked the question about experience. I noticed when I was enchanting things, it would say like 24 levels, and then it wouldn't take 24 levels away from me. Turns out what's happening is it's taking the first 24 levels worth of experience away from me, which when you're really high at the levels, like over 100, that might be less than 1 level. Basically, it's harder to level up the higher the level you are. So something to do with that. It was basically just taking away experience, not actual levels. The other that I saw that was intriguing had to do with the fact that I keep doing this, just putting cables through the wall. and it's not the prettiest thing to look at in the world. And I think it's this. Is this what I'm looking for? Facades? I thought somebody said there was a way to cover that up nicely. Let's try. I'm going to get some of these. It says right click or sneak right click on block to mimic, right? Or sneak right click on cable connector to hide. I don't know if this is exactly the one we want. But for example, if I want to mimic that, now mimicking redwood planks, okay. And then if I put you here, no, I don't want to mimic it. I want to put it down. Yeah, I mean, it says it's used to cover XNet cables, so I don't think it's going to work with other types of cables. Maybe it doesn't have it in this pack, or maybe I'm calling it the wrong thing. I looked it up, and apparently you can get these cable anchors, which requires Certus Quartz cutting knife. Interesting. And I can get a few of these, apparently. And then if you get the block that you want to mimic and put your cable anchors around it, there we go. So it must just not be in JEI, but you can do it. You can get your plank and then cable anchors around it like that, and you get your redwood plank facades. Okay. So now if I do... Oh, come on. How do I want this? I want it like that. Oh, cool. Yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted, just an easier way to cover that up. Good. Let's make one for this. And actually, we can make more of like an outlet, a wall outlet looking thing. And I think a block of iron would probably do the job for that. So if I go like... These are finicky. How do I get it to just be like on the front? I might have to break it, put it on there, and then reattach it. Yeah, I think that's probably how. But there we go. Let's do something like that everywhere that is, which shouldn't be that many more places. Oh, there we go. Interesting. I was just looking into world tiers. If you press Control-T, this strange thing comes up, and it's apparently how common certain drops are, which I just thought was interesting. And we're on the lowest difficulty, so I was looking it up. We're on Haven. Getting to Frontier, I had to map advancements, and then I found Apothic world tiers, and it looks like we equipped a full set of affixed items to progress the Frontier. So kind of just strange, but apparently that should have done it, which means Frontier can be activated, which will make it more difficult, which I'm a little bit worried about, but what's the worst that could happen? Oh, you can actually go back to. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. See what happens. And we did it again. Let's go to Ascent. That's middle difficulty. Oh, which means we get more luck and more experience gained, but monsters get extra armor and armor piercing. Okay, so we're getting dangerous out here, citizen. Anyway, that was another big ol' sidetrack. We were supposed to be covering these up. There we go. And I think I want to get a ton of glass, because I'm thinking greenhouse for this. So why don't we just make like glass domes around all of this and make it look a little bit better? Although, do I do full dome? Because I kind of like how I can just fly down and just land wherever. Do I leave the openings at the top? Is there a doorway to get in? Well, either way, let's grab some materials, because we could get more interesting types of glass. They do have available others through Chipped. Have available others? They have other variants available through Chipped. I don't know if I'm into that, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, so with the chisel, we can make other ornate types of glass. Maybe we just get a couple different kinds and they can be used as accents, but the main portion will still just be kind of clear glass. All right, let's start over here, and we'll just bring it all the way around for kind of starts. And then maybe this is where we can get a little fancy, literally fancy leaded glass. Couple different types, and then maybe to add some light, we'll just throw some glowstone in. Something like that. There we go. That should be all right. I don't expect to really need to get in here much, because it's kind of just a set it and forget it type of situation. So that means we just need to fill it with glass and make it look good. I think I am going to go up one more, though, all the way around before we start going inwards. And now that we have that, I think what we can do is to start bringing it in by one block all the way around, and that should start to shape up a dome for us. I'm remembering way back in the day, I think it was somewhere around 300 days in our original hardcore world. Leave me a comment and let me know if you've been around that long, especially if you saw it right when it came out. But I'm remembering we made the bee dome, and we did something similar to this, like a lot of glass all the way around, building it up. And I don't know why it sticks in my mind, but I remember it didn't look good if we go in by one block every time and go around the circle. Because when you got near the top, it looked a lot better if you flattened it out. Because I just remember, like, vividly how terrible it looked if we just kept going up the same. So, I mean, we could probably go up one more, and then I say we just flatten it out. I don't want it to come to a point. And actually, now that we're up here, Let's try this one. I think it might look good to have a little accent ring that's just a little bit different around the top. There we go, just like that. And then it's a bit awkward, a bit strange because of the front door. I had to do it differently, but I think that's fine because it is the front. Either way, we're kind of just going to cap it off at this point, and then we'll see how it looks. So there we go. There's our greenhouse. And if we go back a bit, something like that on each of them, it does look a little busy just because of the amount of angles in there, but it's kind of what you have to do when you're doing a dome like that. I'm not aware of a better way. I mean, we could have done boxes, like just a straight wall going up, which would maybe work, but I always kind of lean in the direction of using a dome. Also, I mean, they could all be different just to make it more visually interesting. We don't have to do the same thing on each one. We could try the straight walls and see how it looks. Yeah, I'm going to grab some deep slate. We're going to try something a little different with this one. I like the idea of them not all matching. For this one, if we do more of like a pillar type thing around the edges, and then just a bit similar by using glass on the entryway, and then on the edges, we just go straight up with the glass. There we go, something like that. So that is definitely cleaner because there's not as many of the edges around here, but I like that they look different. I think that was the right move, but we still have to put a cap on this one. Let's do one row of these, and then I might make this one a bit more of like a flat top rather than an arch, or like, you know, a dome like we did with the other one. We can do flat top, but we can still put in some of these to make it more visually interesting, so it's not just clear glass all the way across the top. A little bit more here. Boom, there we go. So, a bit different. We've got the dome here, then this one, kind of slightly domed top, a little bit busier up on top, but again, just a sort of a different design, a little bit easier to see in as well, which just leaves that one. Once again, we're going to try something a little bit different with each. For this one, the cut deep slate column all the way around. And then similar to the others, we're going to start working our way inward with the glass. I think we're back to dome on this one a little bit. Just trying to give it more of an interesting blend into the front by not going straight dome, but actually making it kind of curve as it gets closer to the front, if that makes any sense at all. And then we'll go back with some accents, a little bit more of this type of glass. And there we go. We've capped that one off. That's back to the dome design a little bit. But if we now take a step back, look from up here, much more interesting than just the kind of flat area that we had before. Yep, I like it. I'm a fan. So I think that's good for now. It could use more upgrades. It is doing the whole floating on nothing type of thing, and that's pretty ugly down there. So could build something into, well, I don't know. I was going to say kind of build something into the side here, almost like it's attached, but I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, for now, we might move on to the tower edition. I do have a plan for that, and it's another thing that's going to make Mystical Agriculture pay off. Oh, I just noticed, upgrading the jetpack, we actually are descending much slower than the iron one if we have hover on. Like before, I would just drop, but look at this, I'm hovering, that's how quickly I'm dropping, which is so much better. That'll help for building. I wish I knew that earlier. You were right once again, citizen. The hover mode is better. All right, back to it. Oh, by the way, I have to point this out. I am actually recording right now on St. Patrick's Day. The reason I thought of that is because look at all this green. Look at the emerald furnaces. Green cable. And yes, I am IRL, as they say. Oh, wait, I've got a green emerald backpack, or what'd you call it? Yeah, jetpack. See, I knew. Somehow I knew. Green eyes. But yeah, IRL, as the kids say, I'm wearing green socks, a green sweater, and a green clover necklace that my kids gave me. Feeling quite festive. We're in the last 10 days now, and I'm remembering another couple small things I wanted to try to see if we could knock out before we got to the end. One of them was these apothic spawners. And this was another comment I saw from all of you, by the way. But the one I'm interested in, right here, no AI. Using a chorus fruit on a spawner, suck the souls out of the mobs that will be spawned, only leaving a hollow husk of what they used to be. So basically they lose their AI. They're not going to attack anything. They're not going to try to pathfind and move around. They'll just stand there and basically just get pushed right into the mob grinder. All right, I like that. Do we have chorus fruit? I have one. Looks like I'm heading back to the end temporarily. Also, I finally tweaked the maps so those waypoint dots stopped showing up in, like, rendering in the world. It was starting to drive me a little crazy. Also, I did a couple things in here. I was starting to think it was looking a bit empty, so I just added some decorative blocks in here, but we'll probably do a bit more eventually. Anywho, we need some chorus fruit, and I think there might be some near here. Yep, I see a bunch over there. Let's grab some of this. There we go, easy. I also wouldn't mind a bit of these so we can grow our own. There we go, that was nice and easy. Got 43 and 6 of the flowers, that should be plenty. Let's head on back. I love how easy it is to go back and forth with these waystones. It's going to be very difficult to go back to a more like vanilla type of world after this. I'm definitely getting spoiled. Okay, so it should be as easy as that. We just go in and we right-click the spawners with the chorus fruit. Also, do we want to add new spawners now that we have this option? Could get back the wither skeletons because I think we took those out. Maybe witch spawner? Would that be a good one to have? Might not be bad. We could do evokers because that means they wouldn't be able to spawn the Vex. That's the reason we took it out last time. But I don't know that we need like 1,000,000 of the totems without dying, so maybe not. Yeah, let's just maybe just start with that. I don't see why we'd need more. Oh, even a cow spawner. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So if I go in here and right click on you, and let's just double check that. Obviously we need to wait for the ones that just got spawned to get taken care of, but after that, I think we hit all 3 and we got the advancements for that as well as brain drain, which is beautiful. Now let's check. They come in. Yeah, look at them. They just stand there. They don't go for me. I want the blaze to come in. That'll be the really good test. But yeah, they don't care. Do not care that I'm here. That's fantastic. All right, let's put down this now. Then quickly give them no AI. That'll give us our wither skeletons. And then our witches we can put there and take away their AI. Beautiful. That is way better. All right, hopefully that solves our creeper issue because nothing in there should attack enough to hit a creeper and upset it to exploding. I still am going to turn this on whenever we're close just because I'm worried, but neato. Should get some new good stuff. Another thing is we have tons of these tarnished crowns, and I'm sure other things that are getting dropped by the mob grinder, but they all have different durabilities, so they're stored as, I think, separate like slots, if that makes sense. I believe there's a way that we can improve our storage with that, and that is this fuzzy card. So if we look at that, it says it lets devices and tools with filters filter by damage level and or ignore item NBT. So essentially just, it affects all iron axes no matter the damage level. And I hope I'm understanding that correctly, because this talks about allowing you to export all iron axes no matter the damage level. When I'm thinking more around the lines of like just making storage more compact, I don't know if I'm thinking about that the right way, but if you happen to know, if you use fuzzy cards a lot and you want to give me a bit of a better description about it in the comments, I would much appreciate it, because I did end up making another storage cell for all of the essences. That seems to be going well, but we're still so quickly running out of room. And maybe it's because I haven't used up all the essences that are in these other ones yet. Yeah, that does seem to be the issue. But anyway, I'm wondering if we can find where that mob grinder stuff is and try to put a fuzzy card in it, just to see if it makes a difference. This looks like some of it over here. Yeah, how many of these can I make? Only one, but that's because I need to make more advanced cards. And I'm out of iron ingots? What? Have I really sold all of them to you? Ooh, I forgot about the poppies with you guys. Whoops. That's an issue. One to be fixed later. What happened to all of my iron? I've got blocks, no ingots. I must have sold them all to that guy. Wow, that goes quick. Well, luckily, we've got mystical agriculture, which means I should be able to use my essence to make a ton of iron, and that fixes that problem. There we go. Who needs iron farms? Well, I guess technically we got this from an iron farm in a way, but you know what I mean. All right, that's good for now. Now we get more of these. And then out of curiosity, if we take a couple out that it looks like these first 4 are mainly for the mob grinder stuff. And then if we put them in here and apply a fuzzy card to each one, is it going to make a difference? Hard to tell. It doesn't seem like it did much, but at the same time, you never know. I'm just going to try it out. We'll see if that does anything. This still looks the same. I'm using these crowns as an example, but I also don't know if I got the cell that has the crowns in it. I don't know how to tell. Something else that if you want to let me know in the comments, I'd very much appreciate. Oh wait, I see some crowns here. All right, one more. We'll try one more. Fuzzy card, give me that. Thank you. Back in you go. Yeah, no difference still. Yeah, so let me know. Am I thinking about that right? Is there a way to improve this, or is it just kind of, it is what it is sort of thing? Either way, I'm sure when we do the next video, if we're coming back to this world, which, again, let me know if we should continue the series, we'll probably end up filling the rest of these slots up, because, once again, we're getting a little bit low on storage. I've basically got one empty one right there. So we may. Anyway, something else I was doing was looking through the essences that I have, and I did a bunch of crafting on some of them. So I basically just used a lot of the gold essence, made a ton of gold. I made lots of lapis, emeralds, glowstones, all that sort of thing. So I was going through and just making a bunch of that because I think we'll use it in our last building project. Which, speaking of, how much can we do? I didn't try the aldomadium. Can we make a ton of that now? Yeah, we can. And then we can turn that into a little over a stack. So now we're up to 96 ingots. That is not terrible at all. I don't think it'll take too long to do my final building project. I'm curious if we could make vibranium seeds. Because how much more would we need? 25 more, or with these, 22 or thereabouts. So I might go look around the nether, just see if we can bring home some more vibranium, because I mean, how cool would that be if in this one video we got both aldomadium and vibranium automated through mystical agriculture? Insanity. Yeah, I think we'll have time. I know what I want to do for the addition up here to the tower. What's going to go on top up here for this building addition for this video. I basically just add a couple floors every 100 days. And I've got an idea for what to do here. I don't think it'll take long, maybe 5 days. So we've got a couple. I'm going to go into the nether, see if we could find some vibranium before that. Then we'll come back and wrap up by building the tower addition. Also, if you notice my levels go down, I just noticed some of these could be upgraded, so I'm using a ton of them on that. But anyway, let's go to the nether. And this is the bastion where we found the upgrades, right? Yeah, these things right here. That's what gave us the upgrades for vibranium. However, we want, I think it's Crimson Forests where vibranium is. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's forests. Let's just fly around a bit and see what we can find. Oh, I almost thought that was it right as soon as I looked out here. I wish. Ooh, Eternal Expedition? Venture into all nether biomes from region unexplored. Oh, we did that. And look at this, it's redstone. Pointed redstone. Nice. Man, this just looks bonkers. Every time I see it, it's a little overwhelming. Another nether fortress? Is it a bee? It's a nether bee. Oh, geez. Yeah, I think we're getting better gems because we did that upgrade. Not supposed to be looting. Why am I looting? It's not why I'm here. So just gotta move on. This isn't what we're supposed to be doing. Don't need to do this. Ooh, is this? No, I keep thinking this is it. It's not. But we're back in the right biome. So let's take a look around here. Is that a grass block? Why would there be a grass block in the nether? Is it? Grassy netherrack. Oh, apparently that's a thing. Interesting. Last time I just saw some immediately. This time, not so much. Ah, hello. There's one right here. Thank you. Also a nether quartz bee. Or crystalline bee? Crystalline bee. But he's in a quartz nest. Weird. Can I take you with me? Yeah, let's grab that. Maybe next video. Let me know, is productive bees worth it? Like, as in, as much as mystical agriculture? Because if so, I would totally get into it. Is this friends? Hello, friends. That was supposed to be a boss. Apothic boss or whatever. He didn't even have that good of stuff. Oh, this one. Not bad, I guess. Got some good mana stuff. I see you. We're starting to find some now. Oh, wow, look over there. 3 in a row. Yes, please. There's another bastion out here. I wonder if it's the other, or the right kind for vibranium. I don't know, but don't think so. Not seeing anything. Not that we really need more. Of the templates, that is. Ooh, Vampiric Glove. A vampiric effect healing them by a portion of the damage dealt. That's really good, isn't it? Guess we gotta research it to find out. Yeah, heals a player for 16% of the damage dealt. That seems really good. I am gonna put that on. Think we'll get rid of our golden hook. That's a good find. Once again, not why I'm here, but you know how it is, citizen. I cannot stop myself. Well, hello there. Yes, you can come home with me. Ooh, another 3 vein. Nice. Ooh, actually it's 4. We're up to 11, which I think we can double. So 22, which I think is actually exactly how much we needed, right? Let's see if we can find a little bit more. I think we might be good. There we go. I think we're going to be in good shape. Up to 13? Yeah, I think we're good. So let's create a temporary waypoint and head back. Yep, we can put these in the enrichment chamber. Get 2. So let's do that. And while it's running, I'll remind myself that we need another magical soil, or we replace, I mean, we could technically just swap out the aldomadium, but I don't really want to do that. So we'll want another one of these, and then another one of these. So basically just lots more. We need 8 Insanium blocks, and we have 1 with none of these. So yeah, I got to do a bit of work. I'll get some more Insanium. We can take our Vibranium dust, put it into our St. Patrick's Day Emerald Furnaces. I think it was 36 total that we would need, and we have 40, so we're good there. We can make ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 Vibranium blocks. That part is good. We need 1 more Insanium farmland. That's good. Okay, then I'll grab more Insanium blocks. I think, is that it? Is that all we need? I think so. And after all of that, I think we can get almost just enough. Yeah, in fact, some left over. So I think 8 is all we'll need there. Oh yeah, the other thing, didn't I have enough for... Yeah, just enough. Oh, good. Whew. So the way to go about it, I believe, was the farmland in the middle, Insanium blocks, and then dragon scales. Yeah, that was for the magic soil. So we'll get ourselves another one of those. Thank you. And then prosperity seeds with Insanium blocks and 4 Vibranium blocks, which again, so expensive, but worth it because we can now get Vibranium seeds, which I still can't quite believe we're getting things like this. Oh boy, nice. Now we can... Maybe we put it in this back corner and then we can get a couple more of these just so it grows as quickly as the other stuff. So let's put you right there. Vibranium there. And it is growing. Good. I'm assuming it's the same as the other. Yes, we can make the nuggets. Okay, good. So we want it to go nice and quick. So we're going to get ourselves 2 more growth accelerators, 2 more... We need charged Certus quartz, but we'll get these crystal resonance generators. There we go, 2 more of those. That way we can bring them over here, and we want the Vibranium to grow quickly, so we're going to put growth accelerators around it, crystal resonance generators on top, and now that's getting the full benefit, which is what we want. Aldemodium and Vibranium. I can't get over it. This is just nuts. We're growing the stuff. Can't believe it. Which means anytime we've got enough, we can make ourselves extra nuggies. And soon it'll be up to the similar amount we have here with Aldemodium, which is quite a lot at this point. Let's see what we can get. There we go. Extra 20 on that front. Yeah, safe to say, I don't think we're going to be running out of that stuff now. Well, I'm pleased. We did so much with Mystical Agriculture. I cannot believe the options, like what you have available in this mod. It's insane. That being said, I think I should work on the addition to the tower. And like I said, I've got an idea for that. And essentially, we did a little bit of it here. You'll notice I have some gold blocks laid down. But because of Mystical Agriculture, it's time to show our wealth. Because you'll notice through Mystical Agriculture, we've got over 4,000 gold ingots and a few of the gold blocks. I'm going to get more blocks. We're going to be building with that. So for example, we'll just get, several stacks of those because why not? And then the same thing has been going on with diamonds. We have over 1,300 diamonds. And in fact, I can get more. A couple extra stacks, I'm sure. Yep, there we go. Then we'll turn some of those into blocks as well. We got 2 stacks of that. And then what else should we use? Like unconventional types of blocks, like redstone blocks, things that you would normally want some other use for, but I'm just going to be using to build. Because like I said, shows off our wealth. Got plenty of glowstone, but I actually want probably more of the lamps. There we go. What about lapis? Yeah, we can get extra of that as well. Then we can get blocks, just to add another color to the mix there. And yes, of course it's raining, why wouldn't it? And finally, got nether quartz essence, which looks like has to be nether quartz first. I was hoping we could make the blocks, but I guess not. That's okay. In fact, I'll probably be using that a lot. Let's make a, what was the thing called? Crafting template or whatever. I think it's worth automating that one. I'm getting a bit lazy on converting it. Yeah, crafting pattern. That's what it was. Blank pattern. Yeah, there we go. Get a few of those. And then we want... Yeah, it would be block of quartz. Wait a minute. No, not that. This? No, that, like that. Okay, there we go. I'm curious if it will know what to do ahead of that. Like, do I have to also make how to make nether quartz? Let me show you what I mean. So if you've got a blank pattern that's for crafting blocks of quartz, we put that into our pattern provider. We go to where it has the block of quartz here. Obviously it could do 1 because we have nether quartz. So we could just say start, easy, no problem. But 2,450. So let's just go crazy. Let's say I wanted like 2,000. We wouldn't have enough for that. So it would say missing. It wouldn't know the crafting tree. Right. So we would have to put it in. So for example, if we say we could use the nether quartz essence to make nether quartz, get that onto a pattern. Lovely. Then we put that in here. This time, if I were to do that again, it would be able to. we can make 2,000 blocks because the crafting tree now includes that the essence can be turned into quartz. Okay, makes sense to me. I don't think I want 2,000, but why don't we do, a couple hundred for now and start that. There we go. Very cool. I still love that. Okay, so anyway, now we have a lot of materials to build with. We're all the way up here. And my idea was we typically make circles, but they're horizontal, like we did down there. What if we did it, vertically? So I could set it up in such a way, I'm thinking I can widen this out a little bit now because we've typically been getting thinner as we go up to the top. It's been kind of squeezed down. So now we can make it a little bit bigger again. I was thinking I could make a bit of a platform, like a square platform, and then have 4 corners, or 4 faces, I should say, each with a vertical circle, if that makes sense. And then inside the circle's face, I could do some kind of design, almost like a clock tower in a way, but not quite. Probably easiest way is to show you what I mean. Okay, so there's a big quartz platform. Now, how do we want to do this? Might make it just a little bit fancier by having something holding it up. And for now, this is all going to kind of be blinding white, but I think it'll help once we get the rest of it on. And I'm actually realizing I was intending to put these in because they would hold up the circles, but that would mean they'd be pretty wide if they could be held there. So those might just be decorations, which does work, by the way. I think I like that look. And let's start with some of the expensive stuff. We'll put diamonds in the corners. I think I'll do this as long as it doesn't look too busy. No, I think that'll be fine in the end because these middle ones are going to be what's holding up the circles. These ones are just decoration. Maybe we could put lights on them, but yeah. Let's get those in. Huge benefit to Mystical Agriculture. I don't have to go and do collecting for any of this stuff. I just say, you know what? I want to build with this kind of block. I go and figure out what type of essence is needed to make it. And then because I have the AE2 wireless storage and crafting, I can just, oh yeah, by the way, I just started doing some of that. You can see the auto crafting completed. It's just constantly, anything that I need is wirelessly available to me. It's so nuts. I cannot get over it. Okay, there we go. So that should be fine up here. Now we have the most of gold. So I'll probably make the large circle with that. And that is going to rest right here. That's going to be the width of the first bit. And then I think what we do, go 1, 2, 3. Then that's it. It's kind of a small one. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get the idea. It's going to be about that big. Solid gold. There we go. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll have a gold circle like that on all 4 of the faces, and then we can do some kind of design betwixt all of that and use the other stuff that we've got. So the lapis, the redstone, the lamps, and that'll be sort of inside the face. Probably big ol' light faces with the redstone lamps, and just as shiny as we can possibly go because we deserve it. We are Imperial after all. For Rome. There's 2, and there is number 3, and number 4. There we go. That's already looking pretty impressive. Look at that. Wow. In fact, seeing it like that, it's almost giving me inspiration that it should be called like the Tower of Apollo or something. Doesn't that look like it would fit? I don't know. Anyway, we need to decide, I think what I might want to do, because I mean red and gold, that's very Roman colors anyway, so the blue might be a small accent. I might go mainly red and gold. And then of course the quartz, just because it reminds me of the forum and all that sort of thing. But what if we now went back 1 and inside the circle by 1 so it's set back and just follow the same line around, all the way around? How would that look from the outside? Not bad. Little bit dark, but that's not surprising. So we basically just have to decide if we're going to do redstone lamps. Would I want them at this level or would I want them at that level? Let's light it up real quick just so we can see. Do that and then bring it back out. Not a huge difference, but if you get from this angle, I want to be able to see it. That I can see. The one on top, I can't see. So we might just have it out in that direction. Yeah, so let's get rid of these. And then we'll go pretty much all the way around. But I think I'll leave a bit open in the middle for diamond, maybe? Yeah, maybe like a diamond plus sign in the middle like this. That, and that. In fact, we could use blocks of netherite. It's just, it doesn't look as impressive, so it's kind of like, why bother? It's more of a dull color, But let's put some... I know there's easier ways to do this, but like I said, we're rich. We don't need to worry about skimping on the, the redstone blocks. So what do we think about that? 4 faces that look like that. I think I'm a fan. We can do that, and then I'll fill in the middle areas. Okay, cool. I'll get to work. I'll let you know when these 3 are done. All right, I think that's it. We got all those up now. Looking good. It's almost like enormous windows. Now, I was thinking the lapis could come in as far as accents between things. I'm just not sure how yet. Might require some playing around. For example, could we fill in some of the edges like this? And then diamond in the middle probably wouldn't be bad. So kind of just filling in the edges there, diamond, then lapis on top. That probably, I mean, it's definitely colorful, but that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted that. I think that'll work. Let's go with that. There we go, just clearing up some rain that happened over the night, but that is everything kind of wrapped up. Nice round look to it, which I like. Sort of softer edges-ish. Much different than the bottom half, but I think that's okay because it's getting so near the top. It's kind of like transitioning from the earthy sort of tones to getting close up to the heavens where the gods reside. Much more expensive too, obviously. So I think we just need to cap it off probably in a similar way to what we did with the quartz down there. I didn't use nearly as much as I thought I was going to, so there's actually more left over. We could just give it a golden roof, or at least some of it. A little bit of standing room up here. There we go. Bit more of the diamonds, because why not? There we go. A little bit of area to stand. And then why don't we do what we have been doing and leave it somewhat open for the next layer to go on. The only thing I will do is just put a little bit of the quartz pillars up. There we go. Then as usual, we use the upside down stairs to give it more of a column look. And this should be a good spot for whatever we end up doing next. Also slabs just to close that up. And that should do the trick. So yeah, that'll be the top. That's where the next layer can go if we do want to do it. And I mean, we're almost up to cloud level here. I mean, I said it since the first 100 days. I wanted this to be a very tall tower. So that's why I've just been adding a little bit every one of these 100 days video, but we're getting up there. That, I mean, I think first 100 days we stopped right around here-ish. Now we've got all that, and up to the new portion. It is looking good. And I can hear what you're thinking, Citizen. There's a lot of work to do still. Like, we could definitely do something with the animal portion back here to make that look better. If we do productive bees, then that's probably what we'll do. Kind of work it in with a bee area. We'll incorporate the sniffer, maybe even get a second one so we can get more of that. Could even do something where it connects up via a pathway or something over around this way so that it connects up with the mystical agriculture area, just to kind of make it more complete. Because right now it's a little disconnected. In fact, this isn't connected at all right now. So yeah, there's still work to be done. Just I'll have to think about that, see what I want to do. So now that we've got that, it's just about time to wrap up. Trying to take another look around, see if I'm forgetting anything or missing anything before we do that. Obviously, once again, I'll be looking to all of you to decide what to do in the next video, or even if we should do a next video. Please do let me know in the comments. And also, leave a like on the video. I don't say that all the time, but if you do enjoy the video, that's a huge help. Kind of just tells YouTube, yes, this is a good video, we should recommend it to other people. Just helps me out in the channel a whole lot, so I appreciate it. As far as these go, we definitely did the mystical agriculture. I understand apothec enchanting a little bit better now. We were able to do the wireless access and auto crafting with AE2, which is great. Never got around to the mechanism teleporters. We could always still do that. I'm sure we wanted to not do it because they were expensive before. I'm sure that's not the case anymore. We did do some Ars Nouveau stuff. We got better spell books. We also did this. We could take that down because that's done. We still need to go to Unobtainium. That's going to mean we're going back to that ancient pyramid. I think it's underground. We have to go under, find a template. And then I think Unobtainium itself it's in the End Highlands. So that's not bad. We will need a Vibranium pickaxe. Maybe that's how we wrap up. Why don't we upgrade our pickaxe? And then similar to last time, let me know if you have more ideas like this. If there's any of the particular mods or quest lines that are just really good and I haven't done them yet, let me know. So we now have tons and tons of this Vibranium essence. We'll continue to use that to get lots of this stuff, which is just beautiful. And that will allow us to bring ourselves to 23 ingots. So we're kind of just making back all those ones that we used to make the seeds in the first place. But anyway, we want one of those along with one of our upgrades. We want to put both of those into the smithing table along with our All-the-Modium pickaxe because that is going to go from All-the-Modium Which, yes, I realize it's silly that it has Unbreaking and Mending. We could always make a second one, actually, at this point, but not today. And that's going to bring us up to Vibranium. And that is, of course, for Silk Touch. Lovely. And now we've got it, so we can use this next time to go get ourselves some Unobtainium. And actually, too, we might want to even go get some armor upgrades, too, because we're here, Refined Obsidian, it's a 31, whatever that means. We could go up to Vibranium, that's a 32, or we could even just skip that, go all the way up to Unobtainium. That would be a 40. Not a bad idea. There's even a mecha suit. I mean, you can see there's still a lot more to do. Let me know what my goals should be for the armor set, because I'm just not sure. It does need to be upgraded, though. But I think that'll just about do it. I had a lot of fun this one. I know it was very mystical, agriculture heavy, but it is just so useful. I can't believe how useful all of this was. And we could still upgrade it, get the all the Modium seed, I'm sure, once we get that one. And pretty much everything else is just not going to be an issue anymore because of this, so I think it's well worth it. It's an awesome thing. I can't recommend it enough. So given all of that wrap up, the only thing that's left for me to do is to say once again, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one, citizen.